everybody, to a fully staffed Kicking with the Compas. Hi, I'm Sammy Gonzalez, a.k.a. the Mexcellence. Welcome back to the show. It's not just me this time. Oh my God, he's joining me on the other side. Behind me. He's never behind me. Over shoulder.
No.
Over shoulder.
Life or on this shit.
I didn't imply that at all. Hey, Goliath just came in, 6 months subscriber. Let's go. Los amos mucho, chicos. Sigue siendo luces. Oh, wait. Nope, that's the one. Luces asombrosos y brillantes de tiempos oscuros. I don't know what any of that meant, but I love it.
But no, back to what I was saying. Fuck you.
Hey!
Don't lord over me.
I didn't lord over nothing.
You got me in the background. You know how
you showed up. You showed up late, and they took your seats. And the guys, it was freezing a few moments ago. But joining on the other side, the guys showed up early.
To come from further, both of us.
Did you?
Yes.
Yes.
Him especially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, yeah, you're fine. JG, I know you. Yeah, that's right. Kudos to both of you.
It's Tommy McGrew, everybody.
Yeah, hey,
it's young Tommy McGrew. Joining us on the other side.
Hi, I'm MJ, and I'm next to JJ.
Oh my God, it's not going to work, but you make it work one of these days. Also, Marcos, could you scoot over a bitch and JJ's bitch? Sorry, I didn't mean that.
It's all right. Yelling at Goofy all week or whatever.
Yeah,
Goofy.
true.
I have not been yelling.
Okay. Can we dive in here? Because we were talking about something before you start the show and interrupt it.
JJ on his side job. So, just real quick before you get into that, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Borracho Pro. They threw their first show on Sunday.
Is that what you had on Insta?
Yeah.
I saw yours.
Oh my God. So this guy didn't go and went on vacation this weekend. And he's like, I didn't look at Sammy's story. I avoided at all costs. But then Marcos is posting about Street Fighter wrestling.
That was cool. That dude was scary. I thought that was Iron Sheik. I was like, he's still alive?
Dude, he comes out holding the back of the motorcycle, like walking down the ring, and I'm like, that.
What the fuck?
Also,
that dude is scary as shit.
Iron Sheik is still alive.
Was that him?
No.
Okay, well.
But he's on Twitter. Follow his Twitter. It's hilarious.
I will follow.
He says some crazy shit. Yeah, Iron Sheik will come up and he'll be like,
Warwick.
Yeah. You know who else is great? Linda Carter.
Really?
Linda Carter is a good follow on Twitter.
Oh, and
sounds like it's
Star Trek.
On. I believe I pulled it a little bit.
Oh no.
No, it's on your base.
The guy from Star Trek.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
You coming in loud and cloud. Let's see if Marco's coming in. Let us know if it's coming in loud and cloud, everybody.
Rakeen, it was a death match. They actually called it a home run derby match. So that was
That's telling.
They had a whole bunch of baseball type matches.
Is that a fish? I can't see.
What? No. That is the back of a motorcycle.
Oh,
that he uses.
God,
to
he
clobber
is
people.
terrifying.
Yeah, so Marcos went to a wrestling at the beach event, and there's a spooky guy holding it looked like a concrete brick. Is what I just thought it was, but apparently it's a motorcycle bumper.
William Shatner.
Nope, no, you have more posts, and then you have guys going through what they call fluorescent lights,
like backyard wrestling,
inhaling all the mercury in the world. I always think that's the most scary thing, but then this guy right here.
Oh no, it was in the. It wasn't. It's not on the story because it was on my Instagram story, not that post. Somebody saw the referee and was like, "Is that JJ?"
I see. It was on your story. You said.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy though.
But there is a clip there of him punching people, so just to scare Tommy a little extra.
Random people.
Yeah, right here. Oh, that's all they got on this one. There's only three. There's only three there.
It was a lot more, but I just caught it at the right second.
Was it random people?
No. They're all. So Borracho Pro was started by this guy named Garcia. He has been a weapons master, making weapons for all sorts of deathmatch wrestling all over the state. And then he was like, "All right, I'm going to throw out my first show." And they were so nice. According to the wrestlers there, everything was well run. Yeah. It was run on time. Usually, a lot of these things end up kind of like a shit fist. Mm-hmm. And things get all disorganized, but no, everything ran on time. The last match was like almost a sunset match, so
yeah, it was very romantic.
That's intimate,
right? I don't know. I went to a Valentine's event, but he's over there intimate backyard blood wrestling.
Are they doing Valentine's shows?
I don't know what their next show is. It probably depends on how much money.
Right?
Yeah.
But I will say, like, this is why I wanted to give them a shout out. When I walked in, I was like, I don't know if I want to buy a shirt yet. Let me see this show for a little bit.
Right.
Saw a couple of matches. Was like, I want a show. I was like, we're out of XLs and larges, but I will literally give you the shirt off my back if you want.
Oh my gosh!
So the owner was wearing this shirt and gave it to me, and I was like, oh damn, like that is some
honor.
Yeah. So if you see a Borracho Pro wrestling event in your area, go and support because they were nice to Marcos.
Yeah.
And that's how promotion is done. You be nice to the people, and you go, yeah, I'll give you the shirt off my back. And that's a great name too. That's a good logo.
Yeah.
That's a cool ass shirt, honestly.
It is.
So, and it fits you good. You've been doing chest day. Looks good on you, friend.
Yeah, but shoulder.
Today what? Yeah, so he's got a nice bump, and I'm fucking destroyed because I didn't do quite the fitness you did. I did a different type of fitness.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. What are you talking about, Tommy?
I walked 21 miles.
I walked 21 miles the last 3 days, not counting. Let's look at the chart.
How so?
So I went to Disneyland this weekend, as I've told,
How many
been
miles
saying.
did you burn at Disneyland?
So
waste.
What are you talking about? Waste? What are you talking about? Waste, Tommy? What's your deal with Disneyland? Are you mad because you couldn't go? You saw it on Full. You saw it on Full House.
I went to that shit and it wasn't fun.
You went to once again. You went to World.
Same difference.
No, it's not.
Whatever.
And then the second thing, you went when you were like 12, right?
No, I was a freshman in high school. So.
That's the one. You missed it. You missed it, Tommy. It's not your case. So Tommy, you're mad because you never went when it was age appropriate. You didn't grow with it, or you not have no nostalgia for it.
I watched those fucking movies. I had the shell case VHSs.
Yeah, but you're a fucking shitty teenager. You're 13, 14 years old. You're like, I'm too cool for Disneyland. Whatever.
No, fuck that. I was excited. I had my hopes up. I believed in the magic. You know what I got? Nothing. I got Aerosmith's Rock and Roller Coaster.
That's true.
Get the fuck out of here. That's all I got.
That's why it sucks. World having Aero. I didn't even know.
All of it shit. The castle's not as big as you think, people. Sorry to bust that bubble for you. Fuck Disneyland.
You know it's a facade, right?
It's not a real castle.
They have it in it before every movie, JJ. It's magical.
It's CG,
but it's not. They have a real one.
He thought that the intro was a massive castle.
It's one of those fucking putt-putt castles.
90s, the logo was literally lines.
Why are you doing this to me, JJ?
I have a legit question on that note because I never went to Disney either.
Good.
I went to both.
I went to Universal last year.
As well you should, but it sucks now too.
It wasn't great.
Not fun.
Like I said,
Just go to
Gatorland was
Six
more
Flags.
fun. Well, Six Flags has more coasters, so
That's what we're here for.
But just weird note.
Yeah.
The Harry Potter castle is pretty big.
Is it bigger than the actual? Oh, you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
No, I went.
Do all that bullshit.
I went opening
So
to
which
fucking
castle is
Hogsmeade.
bigger?
But the thing about the Hogwarts, the Disneyland one is physically bigger, but the other one is off in the hills. It's wider, definitely, because it's a facade too. It's meant to look big, far away.
Illusion.
Optical illusion. It's a really good illusion because you look at it and go, man, Hogwarts is big as shit because the mountains are aligned in a way.
Throw things at it?
No, you can't reach it. It's far away. That's how far away it is. Versus, I walk through the fucking middle.
Throw a butterbeer at it?
No, you can't throw.
Because fuck it. Like
you can't throw a butterbeer at it, Tommy. But I was able to walk. But I was able to walk through the castle
how many of
doors.
these could you have bought if you wouldn't waste
These little stream decks. These little stream decks. Let's see. I dropped about. Do you want to know how much I dropped?
Sure.
I dropped about 500 on this trip.
On this trip. Alone. You've been to Disney World 37.
Well, that didn't count the flight.
No, he's been to Disneyland 37 times this year. It's February. Exactly. It's ridiculous. What are you doing?
So mostly it was.
You have a business to run. Jesus.
I'm not laundering money if that's what you're implying, motherfucker. I bought a ticket to Fogo de Chao. I spent all the money. We have no money.
Disneyland is a tax write-off.
Disneyland is not a tax write-off. If I can get one of you guys to go, it will be. But
you're fucking this company.
Now it's just you. Now I'm only taking you. I was gonna take the whole crew
as a punishment.
Yes, I'm taking you.
Oh no.
Show you the magic.
No.
And the title of the video is gonna be Disney adult takes curmudgeon to Disneyland. And we're gonna have a ball.
Any video or photo.
Tommy was mad it didn't look like fucking that. Tommy was mad it didn't look like that. Actually, it does look like that. That's actually a closer representation.
Literally, size appropriate.
You want that one right there, huh? You want the lines in the middle.
The lines were great. I forgot about this. No, I meant New Age, Pixar, Disney.
You want this one?
That's what I want. With the lights in the
Great Wall of China in the front, apparently.
You're goddamn right. Is it a moat in front of it?
It's not a moat. It's like a pond, but yeah, it goes
of course, it's a fucking. That's a moat. I can't get that shit.
It's a simulated.
What am I paying $170 for a ticket, or is it more expensive?
They do actually shoot fireworks from the pond.
They do shoot fireworks.
Does it do the?
The Tinkerbell comes and flies across the castle. Like a real person flies across the castle.
Human being?
A human being
Like
on
wires?
wires flies. Baymax. Baymax flew across the last time I went.
Does Baymax fly?
Yes, he's got rocket boosters.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, so I saw.
Does his little smoke come out?
Yeah, it did.
No shit.
I'll show you the picture. Actually, no, I'll show you a video. Video. Go ahead.
Every year, more and more, Baymax just falls into like, man, that's a forgettable Disney movie.
It's so
No,
good,
but they're
though.
making,
It's one of my
It's really
favorites.
good.
Yeah.
It's
No,
really
they're fucking renovating. So it used to be the California Pier or whatever, and California Adventure. Then they're getting rid of that.
They're making it San Tokyo?
They made Pixar Pier, where it was all Pixar Adventures. Now they're making it San Francisco, and they're making they're making it all Japanese and San Francisco based.
They have a show.
It had a show.
Oh,
Right.
It doesn't. Disney doesn't put a lot of money into this show.
Flying Disney.
But the Lion King one looked alright, but I thought that
That was a show?
Yeah, there was like the new Pride or whatever.
I'm not watching that bullshit.
Well, it's for babies.
Good.
So yeah, this is what we were watching, and so at least the first night we tried to watch this.
How many times have you seen that?
And this is a new one because this is the new Disney 100, right?
Let's see if it's like the beginning of a movie.
Let me see if I can find them. I got to go to it. But the problem was, Tommy, I'll tell this story before we get into the rest of the stuff. So I told Tommy before the show that and if you looked at my Instagram story, I booed children. I booed actual children. So
in Disneyland.
Well,
you're on their territory.
That was the thing.
The fucked up part.
That was the thing that.
Did you bust in the song also?
Right. That was the thing. Where the fuck is Baymax? He should be here somewhere. What are they saying here?
No, I don't
Duke the
believe
Ronin is gifting a tier 1 sub to the community. Jurassic Jackass is now a subscriber. Welcome, Jurassic Jackass.
Well,
And then we'll get into Splash Mountain as well.
that's still around.
We'll get to that, Tommy. It's not going to be for very long. You're absolutely right. Where the fuck is Barry? Is Baymax? There's that little fucker. So I mean, it's a faraway shot, but you're watching it, and then Baymax, there he is. So don't worry, he'll speed up. Tommy does not look very impressive.
That shit?
There he is. Boom, because there's music.
Max,
He's just.
That's a fucking Chinese blue.
I can see the wires.
So there's
Chinese
Baymax.
spy balloon.
Spy balloon. No, not the Chinese spy balloon, but there's Baymax right there.
Blow it up.
Joe Biden blowed up Baymax.
He's missing with every shot.
But there's Baymax. And so they had a lady before in the earlier in the show. It was a fairy godmother who did the little ting, and then usually Tinkerbell flies
And the
across.
thing does the arch.
They don't. Wait, does the arch?
Do they do the arch?
Wait, say it again.
I boo children is the most in character.
Oh yeah, I have a history of hating children from previous shows in this. No, so
It'll make a great father one.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. It was two things though. I booed children because I was frustrated. So we got to fireworks late. People are so. Let me preface.
You didn't answer my question.
Well, no,
does it do the arch? The star arch?
It does no. It
Clearly
doesn't.
they can.
It doesn't do the singular. They do like a raise.
No, that's not.
And then they
the
do
same.
a cross.
Nah, fuck that.
With like
noise.
4 of them.
I want the fucking star to do the arch over the castle. If I can't get that, fuck Disney and fuck you. I'm not doing it. Stop trying to make me go to. Are you on the payroll?
I want you to have joy in your life.
Does Bob? Was it Iger?
Iger.
Does Bob Iger have you on the payroll?
Maybe. Yeah, he might.
This is a horror movie. I had a horror movie, but with him describing this. He's gonna go missing one day, and next thing you know, it's gonna be like a new Pixar animated movie. He's gonna be a character in it, and we're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" It has Sam's voice. It looks like him. Where is he? We need to go to Disneyland to figure out the mystery.
Am I gonna be absorbed?
And then we all get picked off one by one. It's gonna be Midsommar meets Cool World.
Fuck that.
This is a better premise than the actual.
Thank you, JJ, executive producer, right there.
So,
Also, I want to call out 5-month streak.
oh my god, 5 months. Wait, let's go back. Who had a five? Well, we had Disney World does the arch, bitch. I think they do the arch. I just don't pay attention. I was having fun. Mad Chocolate Gaming. They are serving the try for 9 months. Currently on a 5-month streak. Let's see. Tommy is Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog. I have a feeling Disney's one step away from being Five Nights at Freddy's, but Goliath, our favorite Goliath. Tommy, why are you killing the magic?
It's not real magic. Goliath is manufactured.
Well, let me get to booing.
Do a place that has real magic.
Action Park.
We'll go to LA under a bridge, go to a concert, and do some drugs like adults.
I don't want to do the drugs part. I'll hang out with you under the bridge for sure.
I'm over here trying to show you guys magic.
Dancing under the bridge.
Just a bunch of trolls just dancing. Marcos on drugs.
drugs magic. That's where the magic is, under the bridge.
Bro, I thought everyone wants a big document. What are you talking about?
Marco's high on drugs. Tommy's sober as a bird, just spinning in a circle under an LA bridge.
Feeling the moment.
Fantasy. No, hold on.
Is there going to be a German?
Hey, I
mud
think
wizard there too?
something is up with Marcos's mic. I mean, let's see. We'll get it fixed.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
I'm unplugged you entirely. There you go. Everything's tighter. Everything's got a good tightness. Yeah, you should be good. Click it one more time. Unclick and click. Did it click?
Ocho cinco.
Did it click?
Well, yeah.
Okay. But thank you for first time shoutout Dizzy Neck 01. Appreciate you looking out. But let's get to why I booed the children. Because we got there a little late.
Under the bridge.
People under the bridge sounds like a good place to boot children. I'm not
Children, this is adult time.
No, I'm not booing under the bridge children. They're terrifying.
Go kick rocks.
People line up for the fireworks like up to an hour and a half, 2 hours ahead of time. It's ridiculous to get a good spot, right? And so
it's like a concert with fireworks.
yes, you have a musical presentation. They do projections on this. Disney music. Because it's Disneyland.
Fuck this place.
What are you talking about? Anyway, let me get through it. So we find a spot. Now the spot is a little blocked off. Yeah. There's a tree in the way. There's another tree in the way. But we have a nice little window. We can see a little bit of the projection, a little bit of the fireworks. I go, man, this is fucking great. This is awesome that we got here so late and we were able to do it. And so we're just about ready. And then there's one guy, though. He's like 6'7", standing on the curb, just rocking back and forth. Like, he's not picking a spot. He's just standing there. And so we're like, okay, this guy's whatever. But if he stays in one spot, we can position ourselves. We'll be good. Because he's on a curb. There's a lot of people behind it. And there's a very small window to see. Yeah. And then, imagine, here comes the fireworks presentation. And like 3 parents in this one little window put their kids on the shoulders, blocked everything off. And so I was like, people were groaning. And I was like, boo. And then there's this Filipino guy who saw me boo like quietly. He looked at me weird. I go, boo! That's right. I'll boo children.
You said it loud.
I said it loud. And then, but my girlfriend couldn't see, and so I was trying to maneuver her to find a spot. She couldn't see at all.
You should put her on your shoulders.
I thought about it, but then I would just blocked a lot of people. Make what?
Form Mecha Shiva.
I could have done that. I could have done. We were just like whatever, but we were able to see little.
A million times.
This is new. She hadn't. This is like this month. It's like a couple days ago.
Start a fight.
I almost did because
Conky fight.
So the problem was I couldn't.
Would have been into it. It would have been fun.
It would have been fun. But I almost did start a fight in the sense that the second thing was the thing that pissed me off the most because there's still you can see the very top of the projection. You can see some cool things. Hunchback was there, whatever. But then the fucking phones. Everyone started putting their phones in every bit of empty space next to the children, above the. They blocked off the whole shit with their shitty phone footage, and they were like this. So imagine watching anything, Tommy, like this.
It's too much.
To the point where it kept happening so bad where this guy did it right in front of my eyesight. I reached over. I got so pissed. I reached over. I grabbed his arm and I put it down. I go, nobody behind you can fucking see. I didn't say fucking, but I wanted to. That was the tone, though.
I don't think you're allowed to say that in Disney.
Oh, I said fuck a lot.
Do you get fined?
No, you don't. You could say
arrested.
No, only if you say it to children. I can boo a child, but I didn't say fuck you, kid.
Say that to children, you're just fine.
You're not supposed to say that.
Throw something at them.
Anyway, so I booed the children.
Bridge you can.
That's what I'm saying. It's free under the bridge. People go under the bridge and save your money.
Under the bridge doesn't have fireworks.
It has pets, though.
It definitely has fireworks.
This is somebody.
Not aerial fireworks. Sparklers. Yes, sparklers are as good as this fantastical show of Disney rhythm and feats.
I don't know, man. I've seen some of the bonfires of those under LA bridge shows. I'd rather go to a bonfire.
The most of it.
Yeah.
You can bring some black cats and just it's a party.
Oh my god. So anyway, in the fun of Disneyland.
Yes.
In the fun of Disneyland, you can bring closer to Disneyland. The first day I walked 28,000 steps, 849 steps, 13.11 miles in the first day. That was from 7:30 in the morning to walk to the park to after midnight walking back. And actually after midnight was actually going into day 2, which was
day 3, bro.
7-2 was a half day, and day 3 was just walking back from
increasingly worse.
Well, no, so the second day was a half day. We only got there at 6 o'clock, and that was like sushi and everything. That was the walk back. Essentially, it was about a mile and a half, 2 miles after midnight when the clock struck. That's why it petered off so much. So, yeah, I went
Stay in the
21.
park?
Yes. Wait, like, what do you mean?
Like they
You
have.
spent the night like at a hotel.
Yeah, they have.
There's
like,
one hotel
hotels
attached.
in
There's a couple hotels attached, yeah, and you can stay there. They're like $300 a night. Not doing it. It's not happening.
You guys want to live there?
We don't want to live at Disneyland. We just
they
like
let you pay
going. You can't pay rent at Disneyland. She's a season pass holder. That's
You
close.
should give a VIP.
There's a billion
would.
season pass holders, man.
Compa.
Goliath is gifting a sub out here. Sammy's no longer welcome at
thank you,
Disneyland
Goliath.
with his wild behavior. No Disney jail for me. They can't stop me. I can do what I want at Disneyland because I've been there enough now.
Stone could stop you.
I wonder if Orlando Brown is Orlando Brown. That's so Raven. I wonder if
Yes.
he's allowed to go.
No, he's in jail.
Is he?
I think he relapsed and is in jail now.
Damn it.
You don't go to jail for relapse, and you go to
You gotta do some-
rehab.
No, he did
Yeah,
crime.
yeah,
That's so Raven Star Brown gets mental evaluation after arrest. And this was 18 hours ago. This
I
wasn't
didn't
that long
even know
ago.
This is your fault.
Yeah, he's getting a psychic eval for domestic violence.
Oh Jesus.
See, after domestic violence. Yeah, he's not good.
So is he not allowed at the
No, I can't imagine he is, Tommy.
I just asked.
I can't imagine he is. No.
I'd like all the Disney Channel stars, the ones that maybe, because child stars, unfortunately, things don't go so great. Like, can Miley Cyrus just roll up in there?
I'm
That
pretty
would-
sure she can.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
No,
but Orlando Brown can't.
no, because Orlando
That's a
Brown has
double
committed
fucking
crimes.
standard. What the
So
hell
many
so you mean to
domestic
tell me every
violence.
patron of Disneyland hasn't committed a crime?
Bro, Fillmore is not even on Disney Plus.
That's some fucked up shit. That bothers me because Fillmore is excellent.
But Fillmore's at the park. What Fillmore's at the park? If he had a little mascot
He's a real
guy.
person.
No, not like a mascot guy. Not just a black guy dressed up as Fillmore. Actually, that would work. There's a lot of face characters, but
I don't give a rat's ass.
fine. What character would you want to go see if a Disney character turned real life?
Mikey from Recess.
It's such a specific
answer.
word. It's not a bad answer,
really good
but so specific.
Mikey.
Would you dress up as him and go to the
Every
park?
answer is specific.
That's
Genie is pretty good. It's broad. That's a broad answer.
I can't dress up. That's appropriation.
If I don't
I'm
see
not gonna
Robin
dress up
Williams, it doesn't count.
as Mikey.
Right, but
If I don't see Robin Williams Genie beating up Will Smith Genie, I don't want to go.
that's fair. What about me on Splash Mountain taking hilarious photos by myself? So that's
Kind of sad though.
yeah, because I was at the end of the
By
night.
yourself.
That's right. I was at the end of the night.
Are you
so
on the phone?
I'm pretending to be on the phone, but yes, I am on the phone. That is me holding my phone
Why isn't your girlfriend on there?
because we went on twice. She got soaking wet and she had like a poncho on. She didn't want to do it. At night, nobody's going on that ride because it's a wet ride. So I love that ride and they are refurbing it to be Tiana's Wonderland Adventure Ride. So they're getting rid of all the how do you do, the briar patch. It's all going.
Right.
But I love it, the ride.
irony of them turning a super racist ass ride into the only black character that they've ever had.
Well, which is people are
2D animated.
well, what people are very upset that they closed it already in Walt Disney
course they
World.
are.
They were like Splash
I wouldn't
Mountain.
expect anything else.
They would go as far as saying Splash Mountain Lives Matter. People were saying on TikTok. They, like Disney, somehow Disney adults can be racist adults. It's such a weird
What do you
crossover.
Surprise. Yeah.
Why is that a shock? Of course.
I'm just saying it's so strange.
The
Disneyland is in
problem-
Florida. It's
Yeah.
That's
and
fair.
California isn't as liberal as they want.
Orange County is pretty bad. It's in Orange County. To be fair,
You're from Fresno. You've been called many a name, I'm sure.
I haven't. I was really only around Mexicans. Clovis is where all the racist white guys are.
That can't be too far.
It's not far. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fresno, Clovis.
So you literally go a few miles and you will be called.
Oh yeah.
Clovis is where all the racist white guys live in New Mexico. It's
Clovis is super accurate.
Clovis sucks anywhere you
I
go.
dated a chick that was from
Clovis, Texas, New Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm not sure we have a Clovis, Texas, but if we do,
Oh, Bo
Surprising
Ro-
if we didn't.
Welcome, Bo. Bo Robinson's is joining us, following. But
Hey, Bob.
But no, so there was no line. So you just sprint up to the front, get in the fucking ride, and just go. And I
How many
knew
times did you do this to where you're posing for photo?
I did it every time. I pose because people get scared on the drop. I've been on it since I was a kid, so I know how to deal with the photo. I know when the timing happens. So you just make a pose, hold it, look in the camera, and you're good to go.
Have you ever criticized any of us for? Well, it's probably just me for nostalgia.
Yeah, of course.
What do you mean?
Of course. No. I criticize people for like obsessing over it. I hadn't been on this ride since
I think
probably
about me
10
I got
years.
Paramount Plus just for the old Nickelodeon shows. And yeah,
He didn't talk shit.
he was. Did he not?
No, you're just insecure about it. You're just insecure about it, Tommy. It's okay.
Spend the $10 a month.
Actually, like that led to a segment. Wow, this is super meta. But, that led to a segment where it was like, oh yeah, we should talk about room raiders, and we did.
Yeah.
Next,
No, because this is a recreation from a pose I did in like 2012 when I went with my family.
What's the black guy?
Rabbit is racist.
Yeah, well, this is clearly Song of the South.
No, yeah.
Where's
So
the old black
Uncle
man?
Remus was not a
Uncle
part of
Remus.
it.
How was he not? This is clearly Song of the fucking South.
No,
they kept it for this long, and now they're gonna make it right.
It's
by
themed
making
after the
it
Brer
Tiana's
Rabbit
ride.
section.
It's the Brer Rabbit
Only
section.
the Brer
and only the
Rabbit
Brer Rabbit section, Tommy. So no, yeah. So
It's reparations. What do you want, Tommy? They took something away from the
California
white man.
did say they were gonna start doing that.
they were trying for reparations.
This is
To be
how they're
fair.
gonna start.
So like there's the ride. You have a couple drops. So I did this, and so here's
How long
them.
is this ride?
10-minute ride. I did it 4 times, dude.
Where is he?
Uncle Remus is not in this
He
ride.
wasn't on the drop, so he's not in
No,
the
he's
ride
not.
at all.
He's not in the ride at
What
all.
am I paying for?
You're paying
I don't know
for
what I'm paying
the
for.
splash,
If I don't hear
dude.
zippity doo dah somewhere,
You hear zippity doo dah. You do.
but I don't see the motherfucker who sings it. Fuck you, Disney. You need to stop going because you're part of the problem now. You know that, right?
Look, because they got the vultures attacking you, right? And then
Oh
you
my
you're
God.
climbing, you're climbing, you're climbing.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, he didn't wipe his lens. Okay, so yeah, you go over the top, you get the cool view of the park, and then they fire a picture, and then you get the splash mountain right there, Tommy. And you get fucked up
Well,
really bad.
I've
I know it's
done
not
it
10 minutes
already.
long, but I feel like the one of Fiesta Texas is better.
That shit's great. The gully washer?
Yeah.
Fucking love
The gully washer.
Gully washer's
What's with all you guys'
bad.
backwards ass fucking rides?
Six
The
Flags
gully
is just about
washer.
business.
Sirloin Stockade. What's
They
with all
have-
these weird Texas places?
I have a
Sirloin
question.
Stockade is like across the country.
Thank you for bringing it up, by the way. I have a question.
You're on it.
I don't want it. That's the point. A slave secret. But I don't even see it. Look at, they don't respect the man enough
There's a boat,
to show it. Wow.
and then the Brer Rabbit and the
Feel like
Brer
I'm back on
Fox.
the plantation, guys. Jesus.
So they're getting rid of that, and so
They should have got rid of it like, I don't know, 40 years ago.
right. But
Jesus
I knew
Christ.
it was gonna be my last time, which is why I shotgunned it so many times.
You were proud of this shit.
That's one thing I have very negative nostalgia about, which was.
I'm sorry, Tommy. It's his heritage. It's not hate.
I didn't even know it was about slavery.
I'm so sorry for ruining.
This is who
How you
This is how I was raised.
How you were raised,
Some people
yeah.
are raised Catholic. Some people are raised to go on Splash Mountain and sing zippity doo dah.
And knowing the origins.
No,
as they
I
got
didn't.
older. Motherfucker, you are 34. You know the origins, and you did this like a week ago.
I didn't-
Get the fuck out of
No,
here.
I know it now. And guess what? There was a
You are
bit.
super
There was
problematic.
a. There was
And bro, I saw the lineup for tonight. We're going to talk about more of your problematicness. But yeah, go ahead with
It's not
this.
my fucking problematicness, all right? Actually, that's a good jumping off point. We'll continue that thread. But yeah, no, look, it's something that as a kid I had no context of. I love the ride.
You were drugged
I
there.
fucking love. I love the ride. The ride's super fun.
spent no money.
And so I knew for a fact that was the last time I was gonna ride on that version of the ride
You were
ever.
proud of it.
I like
You
it.
soaked it in.
I soaked it in.
You racist motherfucker.
No, I am not racist for enjoying Splash Mountain. My youthful, ignorant, when things were peaceful. Actually, no, there was a
Things were
Tommy,
peaceful. Make America great again? Is that what we're doing?
I'll do you one better. I apologize.
Okay.
I apologize. I'm gonna show you this.
Peaceful in California. Rodney King is getting beat
No
up.
shit. When they're white, peaceful as shit, right?
no, that's right.
Soak in the sun.
So Tommy, so the problem, I'm gonna do you one better. So when you go up to the ride, there's like the facade and there's like Brer Rabbit, there's statues and whatnot,
No
and then
one
there's sign I want you to
Are
read.
the little white kids there?
There's no other people. There's no humans on this ride.
Jesus.
So I want you to read this though. This is the beginning plaque.
Dead in this world now?
No, they don't
This is
exist.
clearly the world.
Clearly the world.
This is the animated world where Song in the South took place. Uncle Remus is missing. What did they do to him?
This is before Uncle Remus came to be.
I don't even want to know.
But
Go ahead.
but there was a plaque that read at the front, and I go, ooh, ooh, I don't know if this stays. I want you to just read what it says. No, you can read it into the mic, please.
Oh,
Uncle Remus.
I know you can't wait your readers on.
where do we see this?
To another.
This.
I'm looking for
No,
another magical animated plantation.
so you're in line.
like this shit.
So you're in line reading, just to have a placard while you're in line, just to read to pass the time. Read it. Read
It says it was a time when ... the critters were closer to the to the folks, and the folks were closer to the critters, and you might even say things were better all around. So slavery's okay.
That's what I was worried about.
That's what I got from it.
I was scared that they were gonna try to rhyme critters.
Oh no!
The badly rhymed critters. Yeah.
That's really close to that other word.
Yeah.
Where the people were close to the critters were close to the
gave
people,
money.
and the black folk were.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no!
You gave money to this.
You don't pay for the ride; you pay for the everything.
This
was a fraction. That being said, I wrote.
more racist shit
I
than
wrote.
Disney, I'm sure.
I wrote this for. Oh no, I mean some Indian imagery, but they got permission from tribes and whatnot.
Jesus.
But that brings us to our real next topic. But I had a good time. I dealt with the Disney Gestapo.
Can I help you with your next vacation?
We're going to New Orleans.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah, because there's a fake New Orleans in Disneyland called New Orleans Square, the French Quarter.
That's why he
and I was like, "You want to go?"
Mardi Gras.
I've been. We're going to 4th of July. You guys are invited.
I don't want. It's summertime in New Orleans. I'll pass.
Fair enough.
But
Fair
your next
enough.
vacation could be a Klan rally.
That's not a vacation.
Might as well. You're practically doing it with. And you could take a. I'm pretty sure they have photo ops.
They're not going to drop me. They're going to lynch me. They're going to drop me from a waterfall. That's
Can
me.
Pass as white.
I can't pass with this beard.
The beard does it.
I
You have to cut it
look
off.
some sort of Middle Eastern span of Mexico.
What are you talking about? There's a lot of. You ever met a white dude named Bubba?
Have you not seen
It's black. It's not red or brown or blonde.
Duck
You can say
Dynasty
one
was
of
on
your
TV
parents-
for years?
Yeah, they had brown beards. This is a black beard.
one of your
What-
parents
the
is white.
serial
It'll
killer
work.
one had a black beard.
They're gonna call me a Punjabi, and
You know
that's
what's funny?
fine.
I watched Mo this weekend, and
Mo Ammer,
yeah, and I just thought of you the whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna. No, there's no way I pass as white. I could pass as a lot of things. People have called me Japanese, Punjabi, Indian.
If you can do Japanese, you can do white.
You can definitely do white.
Yeah,
I don't know.
The one that can't pass as white here is Tommy.
yeah. This is true.
That's right. True. Why did I try for a second? I looked. I was like, no, it's not happening.
State the obvious, Howard. Excellent.
Tommy is black, guys. No, I'm kidding. Wait, or no,
might
I'm
not
not.
be.
Might not be. You could be French Creole. You could be from New Orleans. You could be some sort of.
Haitian
You could be Prince Naveen, the one from Tiana, from the new Splash Mountain.
Bat TG, you would need to give us so much money for us to afford that.
Take the crew to Disney Tokyo, then they will go. Also,
How do they do that?
Also, Disney Tokyo. I don't know if I can fit on the rides because I can fit on the rides in America, but everything's much smaller in Japan. Who knows? Disney will bring back Uncle Remus before they bring back T'Challa. No.
I believe it. I believe that'll happen.
No. But speaking of things that from your childhood that didn't quite age as well, that people are vehemently
I'm glad you
defending.
want to get all these out of the way.
Look, I just feel a little shame about the. It felt a little weird going on Splash Mountain and being like,
and then going home and playing this.
I didn't play this. I did not buy this
You
game.
own it. It's somewhere.
No, I don't. And if I could, wait, what? Naveen is East Asian? Sure, why not? But we're talking about Hogwarts Legacy, and we talked about it before. Talked about the implications, and there's been some more controversy leading up to it, like Twitch. What's up?
I've seen this.
Yeah.
story.
So Twitch was running ads for PlayStation and Hogwarts Legacy on the ads. You might have even seen it on this show. I don't know. But there were certain Twitch streamers that were like, I'm boycotting Twitch until those run of ads are gone because I don't want my shit associated with fucking transphobe and J.K. Rowling. And people were like, I don't want people to play the game. And if you do play the game, you buy the game, you're supporting a transphobe and I don't fuck with you. And in the midst of all of that, Hogwarts Legacy broke every Twitch record amid streamer boycott. So it smashed a Twitch record with the most live viewers for a single player game ever on the platform despite a streamer boycott. So people were trying to boycott, of course, due to its association with J.K. Rowling, who's been accused of, no, not accused of, she actively says she's a TERF, transphobic comments, which she denies. I don't know where they're getting their sources from. A website has since surfaced tracking which Twitch streamers have decided to go live playing the video game so users can unfollow them for doing so. So it was like, have they played that wizardgame.com? And if you looked up the list of people to see if they played it or not.
Tell you.
And they tell you. Yeah. And so people were like, wow, this is a huge fucking thing for hatred, and people, why are people hating so many people on it? And they're seeking out people. And apparently it got to the point this weekend when it came out that people were harassing people in the chat. Like, oh, you're playing Harry Potter, you transphobe, this and that. And like it became a...
Doesn't that mean they paid for the game?
No, what do you mean?
You said... They're harassing them in the
It's a Twitch
It's on Twitch. Yeah. No, not in the game. They're going in the game. Live chat. You fucking transphobe bitch. You're here. No.
Red Dead Redemption, there's a whole bunch of people that hunt races. So
that's actually pretty great, though. To be fair, I mean, like, I don't like the racism in Red Dead Redemption. If you wear it all white, essentially, you can wear all white to look like a Klans member, and they do the rallies or whatever. But then there's people that go in and be like, oh, if you're wearing all white, I'm gonna kill you on sight, and it's pretty excellent. But in this game, the money is so associated with J.K. Rowling. She had no connection to the game in terms of the development, but she gets her royalty check from it using her thing.
Well, she's already rich.
And she's rich as shit.
Mentioned.
And the problem, though, and the thing that conflicts me, because we've talked about my opinions on it, Hogwarts Legacy, it's over 1 million concurrent viewers on Twitch. It's the #1 ranked single-player view. It's just dominating. And I don't know how I feel about it, because... You
said you were going to be first in line.
I didn't say that. What are you talking about? You're just
right
lying.
after Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
Go on Splash Mountain, fly home, plug in Harry Potter, and beat an Avada Kedavra some trans folk. No, I'm kidding. No, that's not what I'm doing. Your mic still fucked up?
That's what somebody said.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
Check. All right.
I mean, you're coming in. I mean, I might have just ruined everything. But I didn't do that shit. I said, you know what, I'm not going to buy it. If I do end up buying it, apparently people say it's great. Some people say it's empty. Some people say it sucks. It'll be, as JJ recommended, in post, in GameStops for used, so that way there's no money transfer.
I might buy that game if she was in it just to fucking beat up
J.K. Rowling. Well, she would probably put a character of herself who was like, everyone hates me and no one loves me, and I just think that these women aren't really women. Fuck them, and I think they should die, and I think they should be obliterated because they're touching your children. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? Then you would want to fuck them up. But people are fucking going just like... all in on it, and so people are buying it because it's transphobic. People are buying it because they don't give a fuck, because it doesn't matter to them, and it's kind of like this weird fucking thing where it became this like I don't know, white national calling card. I feel where it's like, if you play this game, it's been on the libs to play this game, and like there's people like, yeah, W, and there was another big streamer who was like, you guys can suck my balls, I'm gonna play this game, and I hate trans people. It's like they're digging in, and so like I feel incredibly disappointed. That's like my first reaction. It's like boycotts. Don't play the game. Don't watch it. I'm not watching any of the content stuff. I'm not buying the game.
I don't even know what the game is about.
You're 100 years previous. You're essentially smashing a slave rebellion from the trolls.
What?
You're stopping a slave uprising from the trolls.
We got slaves
the bankers.
now?
Yeah, the bankers are the goblins. Yeah, the goblins are the bankers.
I don't want it.
So yeah, the goblins are stand-ins for the Jewish folks, see, and they own all the banks, right? And they're trying to
making the frogs gay, or
they're making the frogs gay, and then the frogs are already gay. I'm sorry, Jay, and the frogs are also hate crimed against in this universe. Anyway, so then you have to like stop that. That's part of your mission, is to stop this uprising that these fucking trolls are out of their place, and you need to stop that. And then you get to learn the killing curse and kill things. Whatever, goblins. Well, there's house elves that are actual slaves, and the goblins are. You're
Fassbender from 12.
No, you're essentially a fucking
slave patrol.
Yeah, you're the slave patrol. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're absolutely.
Right. Okay. That's fun.
No,
right? Jesus Christ.
Right. And
this game,
right. And so I'm just like, that's my first feeling, is like I'm just disappointed that everyone is just like, yeah, I'm playing this game, because half of it is like my nostalgia, where it's like, yeah, I have the Harry Potter wand. That's actually in the box now. It's in a box. I put it away.
Put it away next to his picture of Splash Mountain.
Yeah, just
$40 on that.
treasured moments.
How much did you say?
Zippity doo dah. Zippity day. This is not a wonderful day. You close the box, and then you throw it in the closet with all the other things of your childhood that you need to be thrown away from. And yeah, I don't know. That was my first reaction. It's just like I knew people were disappointing, but just the fact that it was like, hey, trans people were like, hey guys, maybe don't play this game. Maybe it's kind of shitty. You know, I get a lot of devs worked on it. They worked really hard on it. It kept them employed through COVID. And it's like, yeah, I get that, but it's just like, once it got politicized and once it was like, oh yeah, you could just choose to not play it, or you could play it and never stream it, you know? Like I chose not to stream it. If I do buy it, like I said, I'm buying it used and I'm never streaming it. I'm not putting that image out there for us because I don't want to be associated with that, because I don't live in a fucking shell or in a bubble that doesn't recognize that that's what that means by choosing to play it.
Can I ask the chat a question?
Go ahead.
All right, so Bo Robinson in the chat is saying you can do whatever you want, make your own choices, whatever. Can you kill Hufflepuff? That's all I know.
Yeah, can I slaughter whole, like...
Well, you eventually, later in the game, you learn the killing curse and you can kill fuckers.
And can I become Voldemort?
Yes.
Can I?
Yes, you can
Just
learn
go
the
ape
dark
shit?
arts.
Yes.
Can I go ape shit?
I don't know how ape shit
You can't kill students, but you can kill like
It's not
monsters and
Grand Theft
demons.
Auto.
I'm done.
Yeah.
No.
I'm out.
Wait, can I side with the other side?
No, you can't. You can't join the Slave Rebellion, unfortunately, which would be a good
I would
alternate.
just join Slytherin and take out every other...
Well, there's all sorts of other things too. Because it's like
magic.
With magic, right? But like they were like, well,
any spell, I would just be doing crazy spells.
right. But then there's like, oh well, the developers, they added a trans woman in there.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then you could also
doesn't make it better.
and you could also identify as whatever. I think you maybe voice swap. I think they had like voice options.
You can adjust the pitch.
You can adjust the pitch so you can be
So they're trying to
femme sounding, mass
They're
sounding.
trying to cyberpunk.
A little bit, and then no, Tommy, but this is half joke, half not. They have a lot of black hairstyles, and a lot of people were very impressed with that. Where normally video games with character creation don't have three, have bald fade, fro, and that's it.
I'm not real keen on playing a game with an author named a black character, Kingsley Shacklesbolt. I'm just not real big on spending my money on anything apart.
Did you see what our friend Key put in our chat about the name of the principal in this game?
Is he black?
He's not black. He is white. But the name, if you could read it for me once I find it, Simon Blake plays the headmaster. Read that again.
Phineas. No, I'm not saying that.
Say it, Tommy. Can you say it?
Who made this?
No, but you have to say it properly. It sounds with.
Say it like TJ would say it?
Well, you can say it like Nigel, or you can say it how you read it.
No, can I say what I saw?
What did you see?
I saw Headmaster Phineas Nicholas Black.
Yes, and I guess
Nigellus.
I guess you read Headmaster Phineas Nigellus Black. N-I-G
exactly the way I said it. Is
E-L.
what they thought.
Right, played by Simon Pegg, and that's what he looks like.
That part's probably the least.
No, but that name is pretty.
Yeah,
Nigellus not having the force.
J.K. Rowling's world,
right?
You know.
But there's people in chat kind of going in real quick. So like that KG99 earlier, you can't see it in the chat right here, but they said, yeah, fuck those guys, I'm still playing the game. I'll buy it used and donate to the Trevor Project and enjoy the game. I mean, we suggested that in our last time.
People are trying to kind of counteract.
Right, it's Trevor Project, your local trans rights.
Yeah,
you know.
And hey, if you want to counteract it and play it, donate to trans causes and share and shit. Like
Animorphs is my nostalgic kid thing. No.
Wait, how long were you into Animorphs? Because Harry Potter went on for 7 years, at least movie-wise.
Animorphs went on for a while.
Yeah, Animorphs went on for 57 books.
Yep.
Yeah. How many years is that though? Because like you think about how long things went.
How long does it take you to ride 57 books?
Bro, that was a factory. They're that big.
George R. Martin, like what?
Oh yeah, his shit
100 years?
It would still be going on right now.
5 Animorph books in that one.
Yeah, but the Animorphs books aren't that big.
Writer. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Cocaine,
to
Stephen
Animorphs.
King, yeah, he can crank those out like
Yeah,
no
he could've.
problem.
Stephen King, yes.
He'll get those done in a month.
Right. Because Stephen King
57 books. He did 18 just for fun. 18 extra.
Why'd you write so many? I needed something to do the next line on.
They're in the chat. I want to recap just a couple more. Let's see here. I don't care for JK, but attacking people that play the game is messed up. I do agree with that.
Yeah,
like don't harass people. That's the fucking point. Trans people are being harassed.
He's a fucking psychopath.
No, but like trans people are getting harassed.
Yeah.
They go, hey, don't play that because the person that created this harasses trans people on a daily basis and has 1 million followers and makes a lot of money. Maybe we don't support this. And then other people are like, you know what? How we fight this fucking evil person? We're gonna make fun of people who play the game and we're gonna berate them.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a toxic way to go about that.
Toxic way to go
Congrats to
about
Aereo
it.
Panda. Hey, I finally made a live stream.
Yeah, this game's already breaking records. Already made its money. Boycotting is pointless at this point. But that's the thing. It's like people. What's up? Go ahead.
Gaming boycotts famously never work.
They kind of backfire.
They never work.
Yeah, they do the opposite.
How many Maddens has it been? Every new
ain't
Madden that
fucking
comes out
lying.
and is shitty,
It gets
everyone
worse,
says,
JJ. They
I'm
get
not going to
worse.
buy the next one. It breaks records.
You guys had to stop me from buying this one.
I did, and then I'm still on 21. Like I've actually
Good.
stopped by. Yeah, I'm still
Good.
And,
I
don't
can't.
blame people for buying Madden. I don't really blame people for wanting to play Harry Potter. If it's something that they grew up with and something that they have a nostalgia for, this is the game that a lot of them have been waiting for.
Right, and myself included, which is why I'm looking at this kind of with like a sadness, where it's like, yeah, I want to play it. It's what I wanted, but I don't like the cost it comes with. Right, at least personally.
Yeah, no, and that's a personal choice that everyone has to make.
Right.
On their own level. I really like a video that the Act Man on YouTube put out. He covers over this, and the point he makes is kind of the same stand that I make, is that just because you buy something doesn't mean you endorse all the baggage that it comes with.
Right.
Who makes your cell phone?
Well, that's the other people that they bring up that argument, but it's like you have to.
I like Nestle chocolate.
Oh no! And clean drinking water you won't have. No. Well, the thing that I mention when people bring that point up is like, yeah, I mean, you have to have a capacity for outrage. You can't be outraged at every single thing.
Right. No,
and like,
but again, it goes back to it's a personal choice that you have to make. It's your own line that you draw. If you're not cool with this, that's fine. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to play it.
right.
You shouldn't be jumping on people that do want to. That's not a line for them.
Right. But I can kind of think they're a little shitty. And I think that's kind of where it's like a little shitty. Like, I think if you wait a couple months or weeks or whatever, sure. But like the ones that were like jumping on, preloading it, and be like, and for the sole intent purposes to own the libs or to hurt trans people's feelings for real.
Those
I
people
feel like
always
that's a
suck.
very minuscule things, because it's like, this seems like a really hard game to play just because you hate people.
But the thing is, it was such a massive hit that I think people still have a nostalgia for it, even if they weren't super big into it. You know, like I think it's accessible in that way. It's that kind of thing where a trans person probably like Goliath was like, I don't want to fucking do this, and if you guys buy it, be sure to donate to my top surgery so I can get top surgery. They said. So I'm just like, you guys are just gloating. You guys are just like, yeah, fuck you, trans people. I bet you trans people feel fucking shitty, and that makes me a little sad because it's
that part does suck, but it's just kind of like I feel like maybe and I know that Twitter is a microcosm.
Yeah.
It's what you build for the most part. My Twitter has always been very warm because it's a whole bunch of aspiring writers, actors, and us.
Yeah.
So it's always, I've never seen toxic Twitter actually for
Me
being
either.
on it for 5 years.
I'm starting. It bleeds into my stuff now because I read pop culture stuff, and so I don't know who the fuck was it. Blue Diamond or Blue Diesel, some blue powder, some lady I don't know who beats up her husband, and I'm tired of watching
Blueface.
it. Blueface, yeah. I keep seeing. I don't know who the fuck they are, and I don't want
Very
to.
toxic, abusive ass.
I
couple.
don't want to know, but they keep feeding me it anyway.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Like, I've kept it kind of thing. And maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just bringing that a point to bring up this. I feel like there's been a lot more support for people being like, hey man, not buying the game, I'm with you. And then somewhere there's a trans person just being like, but are you going to give me money or do anything?
Right.
No.
Right.
At
Yeah.
a certain point, it's just internet noise.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I have actually not I've seen more hate over the Grammys than I have over.
Well, yeah. Well, we can talk about the Grammys. We'll talk about the Grammys a little bit, but like,
Still early in the week.
I'm just trying to put my shoes up, put myself in their shoes, even though I have big feet. Where it's like, if there was an author that was like, you know what, Mexicans fucking suck, and they're all a bunch of wetbacks and they're lazy, and then they made
It's
a video
out there that has.
Oh yeah, and then they made a video game about it, and everyone's like, "I'm buying that video game because I believe that." And then
Ernest
They're not
Hemingway-
saying that.
did Ernest Hemingway say that?
Ernest Hemingway was pretty racist.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
H.P. Lovecraft.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh, H.P. Lovecraft.
He's a piece of shit.
Oh,
for sure.
remember, guys, up until this moment of this year, I've been saying reading is for suckers. So I'm actually in the clear for a lot of books. Orson Scott Card fucked me though. I was like, I love Ender's Game, and then he's like, oh fuck,
He sucks.
he sucks. Oh, he's bad.
Really
That-
sucks.
He's
that was
fucking
my
bad.
favorite, this is the only Twitter nonsense that made my noise, and I actually made it through TikTok. The annoying kid from the Video Game Awards was like, "Oh, I didn't know I would be hanging out with illiterate people," and then And then he asked like some random podcast host to name 10 books, and I was like, I think every podcast host I know would fuck this up.
10 books. Okay, I can name 10 books.
Oh.
Go for it.
There's 7 Harry Potter. Harry Potter, the Order of the Phoenix, Sorcerer's Stone.
Whatever school made you read.
Exactly. The Great Gatsby, the Bible, the Quran, the Jewish Bible. It's just the First Testament. Old Testament.
You gotta speak in Hebrew to read it.
It said what books you know about, not what you've read.
No, he asked, have you read 10 books?
Oh, 10 books. Oh, do audiobooks count?
That's not. No.
Yeah, I have read 10 books. They were all
How
school.
many have you physically read?
School sanctioned. They were all school sanctioned. I will admit.
Unfortunately, that counts,
like
man.
leisurely books. It was the first 3 Harry Potters, Ender's Game, The Stranger. I did for 2 book assignments, but I actually did like that book. Like I've read it the second time because I want to read it again.
In that interview, the girl says, "I'm really into the Game of Thrones books," and he's like, "Cool, name them because they're not called Game of Thrones."
Yeah.
And
Ice and Fire, Sword and Stone,
No, that's
meat,
not
Song of Ice.
meat of chance. Let's see. So that's 5 though. Like recreationally read, like recreation, not the school.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man, I don't know if I could, and because like I said, reading was just. I'm a
fundamental,
slow reader. I'm a good reader, but I'm a slow reader.
What the hell
I
difference
know
is-
you're smart, but that's not the sentence that a smart person says.
Oh, I know, but
I'll read good. I just read slow.
I just read slow. Well, look at if you
Ladies
give me
and gentlemen, Forrest Gump.
no, like you tell me to read something off the teleprompter or read something a word that you've never read before. I could pick it up and pretty much pick it up.
When you read Spanish, I was like, he's gonna fuck this up. And I was like, oh shit, now we got it.
Most of it, anyway. Most of it. I'm very tired. I'm on like 6 hours of sleep. But do you guys have any final thoughts before I get into my final point about this? Because like, I just wanted to bring it up again because it was like,
Yeah, I mean,
it feels shitty that I think that it's a culture war thing that we lost again for like people who want to be kind of progressive and be like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't be shitty for once or maybe not be so loud about it. And then people just decided to be as loud. And JJ, you're right. Not everybody who buys the game is a fucking bad person. I'm not saying that, but it is a little bit disappointing when they're like, yeah, I'm going to buy it and then stream it because,
I mean, that's
know.
their job.
for some of them,
It's their job, and some of them are
some that opted out, like IGN decided, like, not review this.
And then, well, there was another one. I think it was IGN did review it.
Oh, they put a disclaimer.
They put a disclaimer, and then
but it was some that didn't.
Like, yeah, someone who works at IGN, a big faceless corporation, like, they don't have a choice. They have to review what they get.
Right.
And throw a disclaimer.
Right. And then, let's see, Sammy's Keanu Reeves and
That's why they
Speed.
review every single Madden.
Right.
The last couple of years, they just copy and paste.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll be buying it next week. This game isn't made by JKWB. Made this game. It reminds me of Lord of the Rings games. I will stream. Bo Robinson, whatever.
Hey, you're there in this chat.
Thank you for rejoining, but like, it's like,
Here's my thing.
you don't need to stream it. You could just play it. And people won't feel bad, but maybe you don't care, or maybe you just want to be happy, or you need the clicks or views and stuff. And it's like, yeah, fucking, I need the clicks.
I will look down on.
I'm not looking down, but it's like I need the
Lowe's
clicks.
brand is.
But I need the clicks, and I'm not doing it just because it makes me feel like I have at least I'm not adding to the flow of shitty. At least in this situation, I feel,
That is a good thing.
and that's my point, right?
But we could do it in an alternative way where we just focus on what's positive, and that's what we do. We immediately focus on the black slits, like how to look at the world positively from a black perspective. Muscle Mentals, we do that. That is our brand in a way where it's just like we're gonna try to talk about more positive things, not be negative all the time.
Right, and I don't want to get bogged down with it. Tom, you have any final thoughts?
Yeah. Like, my whole thing about this is, like, yeah, it's nostalgic. It's all this shit.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about it personally. I'm
Yeah.
not going to buy it.
Right.
I don't like J.K. Rowling's whatsoever, and I
Right.
think it's a shitty franchise anyway.
Right,
I really liked it.
akin to Disney and all of its enterprises.
All of it. Anything involving a fucking castle, minus Game of Thrones, fuck it. But like, no, people are upset.
Game of Thrones isn't nostalgic. It's coming out right now.
It came out in what, 2018?
He's talking about the original
Read
series.
the book.
I have it now.
Name 5.
I didn't read the first one. I didn't read the rest.
The first one actually is called Game of Thrones.
It is, in fact,
Right.
called Game of Thrones. But yeah, no, people are upset. Like, it feels like a major imbalance, and that's why people are upset. That's why people feel the need to kind of rage. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
Inappropriate. It's a misguided rage,
It's a
honestly. The people who are
misguided
yelling
rage.
at streamers.
It's a rage at this woman who is fucking uber rich, who's an awful fucking piece of shit human being, in my opinion.
Right.
she's getting money off of this super successful game.
Right. Regardless of who made it, like WB made it.
They did
the
everything.
devs did something completely different.
She just gets royalties.
But she gets the check.
And my thing is, your point was valid, which got me all kind of like, what's the good?
These mics, mics, it's the same issue.
Yeah, no, your point was valid. Like, yes, she's rich and she will remain rich because that's just what it is, unfortunately. And so, like, boycotting this game, it seems to do the opposite and make it more popular.
This cable was
Right.
more fucked up.
Wait, what? Why? What are you doing?
I don't know that.
That cable's not attached to anything.
Yeah, that's
And
why
that one gets
spot.
fucked up. Okay, wait, is it?
Well, I mean, that one's already fucked.
That was
up.
the
That one's
fucked up
already
one.
fucked up.
This one is that one's nope. That one's that one. This one's mine. That one's that one. Oh, okay, you found it. That one was also fucked up, which is why I stopped using it. But maybe it won't be fucked up this time. Let us know if Marco's mic is doing it.
Testing for the 5th time, maybe.
Maybe, but Marco, you. So finish your point.
Yes. No.
Sorry, Marcos.
That's fine.
Marcos started walking and doing things, so it may have.
Trying to do it quietly.
I know, but then he reached over the camera. and was like, hold on,
I hadn't reached over yet. I was standing up.
I can hear him now.
But point is,
But yeah, no, unfortunately, that's just kind of how this shit is.
Right.
And to me, the only real counteraction is to donate to, trans causes.
which we fully support.
That's literally the only counteraction to it.
Right.
And, like, if that's what you want to do, if you just want to buy the game and for whatever reason, and,
Right.
it's no political shit involved in
Right.
doing so. I mean, okay.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
not all I can say.
Right.
If you're doing it for political reasons, you're just stupid as fuck.
Right.
And
Yeah, no,
have fun with a game with a trans character in it.
Right.
Like, okay, go for it.
Right.
Sure.
But but I also hope that in your local communities, if the people that support transphobia also make your taxes higher, I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm talking about local communities, just like these small town hick motherfuckers.
I would say, like, just as a weird side note, real quick, this won't take long. Every trans person I know needs money. Their medical bills are really expensive.
No kidding, it's fucking crazy. JJ, any final thoughts, real quick? I mean, you laid out your stance pretty succinctly.
Yeah, the only thing I'll add to it is that, like, I really have no dog in this fight, so it's easy for me to, like, sort of stand on my high horse and be, like, not judgy, but be like, shame on you for, being a dick to streamers, and shame on you for playing the game.
Because I have no Harry Potter qualms whatsoever.
Yeah. Awful people.
I don't have the nostalgia for Harry Potter like a lot of the other people
Yeah, it's
do.
just
Like,
not entertaining.
Right.
well, for me, it was the thing that my little brother was into.
Oh yeah.
And we're about the same age, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was already kind of like, Harry Potter could have gotten me because one of my best friends was really into Harry Potter.
It's still actively into Harry Potter.
I don't know if he still is, honestly. He moved on to Percy Jackson, and then he got me into Percy Jackson, the son of a bitch.
No, not Percy Jackson.
I like Percy
Jackson's
Jackson.
actually
Percy
kinda
Jackson's
good,
Right.
fun.
Well, that was actually a funny note that I was going to bring up. I was like, fuck Harry Potter. I hate magic. Give me a sword, dude. Give me a dude that wields a sword. I'll probably be
Yeah, the new D&D
Percy
movie. It's
Percy
gonna be good.
Jackson does wield a sword that turns into a pen, so it's always mightier.
That makes me hate Percy Jackson even more, and I didn't even hate him that much. But by the way, they're just getting people subs in here. Serenity, Q2 got a gift sub, first time chatter, and then Christina Uchicha
for Marcos.
Uchiha.
to Gus Tab. What did I say?
No, you said Uchicha. It's Uchiha, like
The pet?
sake.
Oh, okay. Harry Potter adults are like Disney adults, which is funny because my girlfriend's both. She got really into it, and then, but she's bi and then hates fucking.
She's so nice.
J.K. Rowling. She fucking hates J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, she's conflicted.
She's super conflicted because she's like, I'm a Ravenclaw.
Do you D&D?
I do D&D.
He does D&D.
Yeah, I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
We've had a D&D on this podcast.
Who?
Once upon a time.
A long time ago, during
Wasn't
COVID times.
invited?
No, actually, you didn't invite him. You were absolutely not invited, actually. Usually
Were you there?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You like this fucking guy and not me.
No, usually it's like, oh, invite Tommy, but we're like, nah, not this time. We invited our friend Sean, and JJ was there.
Fuck Sean.
Yeah.
Sean is out there fighting.
Plays Harry Potter.
Sean is out there fighting for our freedom right now. You respect the army?
Black?
No.
No.
So you had no black people there.
Max Power could have
Enough
been
said.
black.
Max Power could have been like his character wasn't. We had avatars.
It was definitely a different kind of D&D. We didn't play like normal D&D.
Yeah.
It was just like, hey, this is a night out, and then I had them roll for like charisma and strength checks.
No, we need to do classic D&D.
No, but we can do it here because I have this kind of somewhat clean table.
Yeah, just clean this shit off.
It's all cables. Oh, we have to use the lav mics. That's all we'd really have
Just
to do.
like push it off.
But anyway,
Jedi watched.
yeah, Jedi, it was fun, and then we just stopped doing it after we got into a bar fight, and that was it.
It's kind of a
I got knocked.
climax.
I got knocked out cold. I
They
just
all
kept,
got COVID DN.
it should have been out partying.
Was this a 2020 D&D session?
It was literally like 3 months into COVID.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Two of my friends.
Well, it goes to show you never fucking watched our shows. We aired it and put it out.
I don't.
Yeah, so maybe if
Why
you
would
would have
I
caught
watch
it,
them?
you could have been a very special character because we had like
talk
your
to you all the
ex's
time.
brother, right? Played.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you even had special guests and everything. But really, my final point on this Harry Potter thing, and the thing,
Gonna read about it?
no, I'm not gonna read about it, but it was just what.
We've said final point 5 times.
Right, but that was y'all's final point. This is my
True.
final point. My final point is it had 1 million concurrent views on Twitch. This game.
This only makes it more popular.
Right, no, but Twitch is mostly young people. Can we agree on that? Gen Z, younger
Right.
people skew. I mean, the older people, well, we are obviously on Twitch, but like you could assume that they skew younger.
Right.
Fucking not 2 years ago. Fucking started COVID. Gen Z are making fun of millennials for their love of Harry Potter series and fair, you know. Like they were talking about, oh, I'm a millennial, I'm a Gryffindor, and now they're over here doing the exact same fucking shit on TikTok, talking about, oh, I got my sword and hat, and I got this cool ass robe, and I'm in these cool ass dorms. It's like, shut the fuck up. I knew I was gonna get you too. You just thought you were too cool for it, and you're not. You're not too fucking cool for
I
it.
actually
You lamos.
don't know anybody from that generation that gives a fuck about Harry Potter. It might just be that we found our way to Twitch.
Well,
The same way boomers found their way to Facebook.
No, but that's a million concurrent. No, but 1 million concurrent. That's
No,
that's a little much,
they
man.
love to make fun of millennials.
Of course,
It's
but
like
now,
their hobby.
we get to now they're part of the people they made fun of because they got a little bit older and they realized, oh,
They're gonna get
is a kid
old.
to Savvy, so he will boo him.
That's the point. Like, look,
Daniel Radcliffe's my age. It's fine,
look, it's fine because they're gonna get old,
right?
and the generation behind them are fucking psychopaths.
Right, Gen
So-
Z's crazy, but they're broken down already.
Oh, yeah.
they're Gen X broken down.
Oh,
they're
gonna
defeated.
Have a
July,
fucking
100%.
field day.
What did Goliath say? It would be cool if you promote my GoFundMe during Pride Month. Top surgery expenses. Goliath, that's the second time you've tried to get money for your top
Goliath.
surgery. Sure, we'll
Let
help.
Goliath.
Donate. Hey, I was being mean to lead to the point that I was gonna help.
Yeah,
because
well,
we're
good.
about that action.
You ain't gotta be mean.
You gotta be mean.
Now fuck that. Goliath's my dude. I'm not gonna let.
Goliath's all our dudes, and apparently the community because they have a lot of partners.
Elijah is a Gen Z that's apparently playing Hogwarts. At this point.
Elijah, so it's bad I play Hogwarts. Yeah, you're kind of a dickhead is kind of where it is, but at the same
Listen,
time,
that's
that's my opinion.
It's
That's just
like,
my opinion.
There are people who, they're trans people who are conflicted as well. Like,
Oh,
fuck, I grew up with
but-
Harry Potter.
yeah.
Like,
It's already Q2.
Before
It's
the hate.
My old ass found my way to Twitch because it double toasted. Like, they're finding their way out.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just all the millennials are dang, that means that we have actual buying power and we have a chance if all the millennials are still on Twitch. They just got to come find our channel, which a lot of people are in here. We have 47
pretty well,
concurrent
I feel.
viewers. So it's pretty high stakes stuff here. But yeah, I'm just saying, watch who you make fun of because one day it will be you.
Yeah.
It will be you. I was once cool. What's the quote?
I
would
was
never.
once with it. Then they changed what it was.
I don't think any of us were. Took a while.
Am I so out of touch? No. It's the children who are wrong.
And I don't know if and I don't want to be that, which is why I felt sad.
Right.
But maybe
Yeah,
the
well,
children mean well, or maybe the children are dickheads. We don't know. I will boo them
parents
nonetheless. I will boo the
And they
children.
will grow up to be, but right now they're just children.
Oh, and who donated? Christina Uchicha. I'm gonna call her that. You leave me alone. 1,000 biddies. Thank you so much. And yeah,
Okay.
Jojira, I was never in touch. I was never cool. I still am not cool. But
My mom says I'm cool.
and your mother is correct, JJ. If
And
anything.
Mandy being like, I love the Simpsons quote, and we'll do it more.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
anytime JJ's on, he's in there. But
Is it bad that I wish this was like 1995 so JJ could have a backwards Kango hat?
I mean, we could make that happen now.
He would look great in that.
I mean, the 90s.
It's coming back. Yeah, you can get a fresh Kangol.
Are they back?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were back. I didn't see Samuel Ellen one.
A White Men Can't Jump remake.
Fuck, man.
With Jack Harlow.
Fucking Christ, that shit looks terrible.
Well, there's a house party one too that's coming out.
That already came out.
Apparently it sucked.
It was terrible.
I think
from what I hear, I'm not spending money on.
I think
it's on HBO.
It's already on HBO Max.
Our review of White Men Can't Jump at House Party coming to McGrew's reviews at some point in the future. But for now, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. And so sit tight while we talk about the Grammys and speaking in non-English. We'll be right back.
Oh, almost so loud in this one.
Welcome to the Manscaped ad. Did you know that over 5 million people trust Manscaped for their nether regions? But guess what? You can do much more than just take care of your nether regions with Manscaped, because did you know that Manscaped has come out with a new product that now our very own JJ Morales is in charge of now and an owner of, and that is the Beard Hedger. JJ, do you know anything about the Beard Hedger?
No.
I'm legit asking you because I could tell you about the Beard Hedger because I used it myself. Now, Manscaped, we know it for the quality of the nether region grooming parts and the balls and the armpits and stuff. And it's Valentine's Day coming up. I had a Valentine's Day weekend, and y'all know that I had to use the Manscaped, the Lawnmower 4.0, to get myself right and tight. If you know what I'm saying, Tommy. No, I'm saying, okay, fine. Well, he may not know what I'm saying, but you know what? It's always been the best in grooming. And if you look at the website with the one attachment, the 20 legs, the Beard Hedger, let's shop now and see what it tells you, because it's a premium beard sculpting machine with enough power and precision to craft your style in a single swipe. Titanium coated stainless steel T-blade, 20 different lengths selected with the zoom wheel, 60-minute runtime, 3-level LED charge indicator, waterproof, AC adapter with a USB-C. You got plenty of USB-Cs at home, JJ. I know you do. And that uses it too. But here's the thing. You have a nice beard that can be trimmed and equalized and all that stuff. And you could do it. It's just that one attachment. These sideburns are here. I did that before my vacation. They grew out a little bit. And look how nice they look. And that was just the first time opening it. I did a TikTok. It took me 6 minutes to do my sideburns, Tommy. Nice. You got it for the first time. What'd you think of it?
I loved it.
What was the first thing that you noticed about it that you loved about it?
I love the adjustable...
the zoom wheel.
Yeah, the zoom wheel.
The zoom wheel.
I've never seen anything like it before.
It's so simple because I look at people talk about like, oh, there's so many attachments. No, legitimately, on the razor I was using for my face, 3 attachments that faded up. I have like a 0.5 I could use in between each one and get a perfect fade. This was a rush job, 6 minutes.
That's crazy.
If I took my time and really did it, that's a professional grade blade, and I adore it. And if you are lucky enough, there's actually a kit that I might need to get. I got to figure out how to get by itself. It's actually right here. I might have to be like, hey, Manscaped, can you send me the rest of this kit? Because you gave me the Beard Hedger. But there's also the Beard Hedger Pro kit, which includes the Beard Hedger, the adapters, beard shampoo, beard conditioner, beard oil, beard balm, and a travel bag. It came with a travel case already. And then the beard accessory pack, beard brush, beard comb, and beard scissors. Now, I have my own versions of these things, but none of them have that mark of quality that Manscaped has. We've come accustomed to, I should say.
I got used to it.
For Manscaped. Yeah, JJ's gonna start shaving his beard right now in the middle of this ad. But did you know, you saw the prices, you see the goodness that it can bring you.
My pants off on camera.
Oh no, it's not for your under the belt, it's for your face.
Oh, so now the carpet can match the drapes.
The carpet is matching the drapes, the beard matches the hedges, matches the lawn, and you can get it for 20% off and free shipping. That's 20% off and free shipping using coupon code MEX20. That's MEX20. Use coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping off the entire website. And you know what, real quick, just so I can comb through it very, very quickly, Manscaped has given us a plethora of these products right here, and I've used bits and pieces of every single one. I do use the lawnmower. I was not lying. The Beard Hedger. I use the lip balm, and I use the shampoo for my face and the spray on the body. I actually use the shed every time I travel, and the weed whacker as well for my nose. And I actually tried out on my head using one of the videos, the close shaver that they gave us that we're giving away very soon. There's a box there. So be sure to stick with us. And if you don't want to wait to win, use coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back after these messages, or just back to the show. We never know where we put this, but thank you for watching, and we'll see you right after. Sit around, sit tight. Thank you. And we're back.
One topic.
What?
just covered one topic.
Just one topic.
no.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I thought you were going to do some sort of like, did it, but no, you were like, oh, so much for finishing early. And I'm like, yeah, one of the 5 topics we had tonight.
Oh, we're cutting them. We're cutting, baby. We're cutting for time. I'm running on fumes right now. I'm trying to find what the other things we were going to talk about. Harry Potter, the Chinese spy balloon. They blew it up. I was at Disneyland. It wasn't scary to me.
You missed a fucking winter storm too.
I got the winter storm. I lost power.
Yeah, dude.
I was at TJ's
You were
house.
in the thick of it. I did not. I ran to
He
see
brought
the
it
park.
back with him. It's rainy today. The day that he left, it was 70 degrees.
You're right. You fucker. Jeez.
But the last 2 actually go hand in hand. It's a very similar thing because this weekend apparently was the rise of the speaking in non-Spanish closed captioning. Have you heard about this?
Saw that.
Yeah, so I saw that Pedro Pascal was on SNL.
Oh, they did it with that one too?
Well, yeah. So if
I
you
didn't
look at
see
it,
that part.
yeah. So they had Pedro Pascal and they had Bad Bunny at the Grammys, which we'll get into in a second. But I said, what a weekend! Spanish making an appearance in 2 big shows, Saturday Night Live and the Grammys. And so they have the closed caption, and Bad Bunny and the closed caption says speaking non-English, singing in non-English, and then with Pedro Pascal playing a Mexican grandmother or Hispanic grandmother. He's Chilean. He's Chilean, speaking non-English. And, oh, Mom, you're right. And that sketch actually one of the funniest sketches I've seen from Saturday Night Live in a while.
You're like an average person, but it's funny for me for sure.
Well, no, but that's the thing. That's what I loved about it is I'm tired of like.
They get real specific these days.
Like, here's one, like, I didn't understand because I never lived in Southern California, was the Californians.
Yeah.
That sketch.
Right.
Hyper specific to, like, LA area. My sister lived in LA. She loves it.
Yeah.
People love the accent. They love the bit. But for me, I'm like, what the fuck does any of this mean?
Yeah, no, they do that. Like, they get real specific with just certain groups. They get their living off of YouTube now. So,
Right. Right. And so Pedro Pascal doing this bit where he's playing a Mexican mother with a white girlfriend. Let me see if I can find it real quick. And it's this, what's her name? I forget. Tommy?
Oh, shit.
I don't know anyone in SNL.
Yes,
I thought you did, but anyways.
Chloe Fineman.
Yeah, and so she's there, and so it's a Mexican kid. I don't even know who the actor is, the main guy who's the son in this portion.
Oh, he's
but
new.
He's new, but he's speaking in all Spanish. Pretty much this whole scene is done in Spanglish, and the jokes are in Spanish, and then what people can understand in English, people also understand.
It's honestly kind of a throwback to like the George Lopez type stuff.
Right. Have you seen the sketch?
No.
Okay, well, I'll give you a little taste of it. We got hit with the copyright for Rich Pryor. So for those of you watching live, which is an incentive to watch live, we won't cut this from the live show, but it might get cut in post. Go check it out. But no, this is essentially bringing your white girlfriend to your Hispanic mother.
Right.
Yo cociné para todo. Esta niña viene a mi casa con vegan sliders.
Sliders. That's the right. That's the part.
No le hables así a la pobre. Es una nice white girl.
Right, so the whole sketch is that like Spanglish, but you're seeing it's like speaking non-English, and then it says the part in English. So like he did a bunch of that sketch was that he threw in a couple other elements. They played an Italian dude. He did a gritty Mario Kart trailer. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw that one.
That was brilliant. So I'm like, yeah, Pedro Pascal.
Like, no, you're right. Like they hit specifics. Like I remember the one with John Mulaney at the black wedding reception.
Oh yeah,
slide.
yeah.
He's like, oh no, I think that's a 12-inch. Like it's real specific.
And the fact that we just got one, and then he started with his monologue about how he was so proud Chilean, and how his family keeps giving out his phone number to other family members. Like it was like, wow, that's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then I mean, this is gonna sound like a weird callback, but like the finale of that fucking Disney fireworks show was the song from Encanto entirely in Spanish. That was the finale. So like, fuck what you say about Disneyland. Watching a bunch of kids.
Do they have one for Soul?
They weren't allowed to put any Pixar.
I thought you were about to say they weren't allowed to put any black.
No, they added Lando Calrissian to Star Tours. That was pretty fucking cool. What?
You can count on one hand how many black people or black characters you see at Disneyland.
Prince Naveen, Lando Calrissian, Goofy, Max.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Hey, TJ says it.
That's under the radar.
Is Naveen Brazilian?
No, he's like
Yeah, no, he's French.
Creole. He's Creole.
He's like French or some shit.
But whatever.
He ain't black. Can't count that.
Coco is Pixar.
No, I said Encanto. It wasn't Coco.
That's what he said. You said no Pixar.
Oh, right.
So Coco is Pixar. The last song was Coco.
No, the last song was in Encanto. It was Las Mañanitas.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not Coco. I'm sorry if I didn't
You said
misspoke.
Coco when you were telling this.
Oh, I misspoke. I'm sorry. No, black people aren't allowed on the castle. Sorry, as a
I
projection.
understand.
No, but
Yeah, because
I
Disney's racist. Fuck.
I did see a really like dark thing about Pedro Pascal. Like it was funny dark, but it was like his family, because he starts the monologue by saying like, "Oh, my family came here from Chile, escaping Pinochet,
Right.
the dude that was throwing people out of helicopters and shit like that."
Right.
And it's like, oh, if it wasn't for the CIA, we wouldn't have Pedro Pascal.
So it doesn't make up for crack.
It's a different crime.
Hey, to be fair, a healthy observation of Hispanic masculinity is a big win, okay? Because he's like kissing dudes, his homies on the cheek, like talking about how Oscar Isaac's cute and shit. Like they're
his
buddy
best
buddies.
friend.
Yeah, they're like buddy buddies, and we need healthy masculinity, and I'll take it. Maybe not throwing people out of helicopters, but
That's a different.
That was a different guy.
That's a different guy.
whatever. But and then there was a video of him in like his 20s, and he looked kind of goofy, and then he got really hot. Obviously, he's a currently attractive dude.
He was hot in his 20s.
Oh no, he looked. There was
About like goth.
SVU? No, it wasn't that one. It was an even more awkward photo,
Yeah.
and he was just like,
Undressed Pedro Pascal?
Was he in Undressed?
He was in
Get
Undressed.
the fuck
What?
out
He
of here.
was, yeah.
Oh,
He was on
wow.
MTV's Undressed.
Holy shit. I used to watch that back in the day.
He was in like 1 or 2 episodes. But
no, he's handsome there. There he is.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Undressed.
I remember him.
yeah.
Wow. I
I
love Undressed.
I wish I could find the photo, but no, he's attractive there. It was another awkward photo where he looked all
Pedro was in Buffy? That one is surprising.
been
I do remember that one. He was, yeah.
Was he
right.
in Buffy?
I don't know.
Random vampire?
Just
that
random
Buffy
dude. I don't even know if he was a vampire. I think he was just like a dude.
There he is.
Yeah, just a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a
Oh,
vampire
he's a
though.
vampire. Okay.
Look at this guy's been working forever.
Fire Slayer. Oh, damn.
There you go. But
He's paid his dues.
yeah, he's paid his dues and he's doing well. But they didn't have
From
the.
like 1996.
Yeah, I didn't know
He's
around that
45
long.
years old. He's an old
He's
dude.
been around that entire 45 years.
Exactly.
In TV, jeez.
Right.
He's the king of television now. That's great.
Yeah, and I mean, people love him. People love him. I haven't seen this last
can't
episode of
not
Last
love
of
him.
Us. Yeah, he's really charming.
Mexican Burt Reynolds. Oh, no,
I'm
Chilean Burt
gonna
Reynolds.
say,
Sorry.
according to JJ, Burt Reynolds was already the Mexican Burt Reynolds.
Is he
No,
Mexican?
that was me.
That was you? That's right.
No, we used to talk about
Like
we
Linda
went on this
Carter.
one. He's not going to know about it because it was a Mas o Menos.
No one.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't watch the show. Yeah, that's right.
No one
No,
tells
it
me
was
that.
just like on it. We talked about we didn't have a lot of Mexicans like growing up.
Right.
So I thought legitimately as an 8-year-old child that Burt Reynolds was Mexican because he has a tan and has a mustache like all my uncles did.
That's great.
Exactly.
I love this.
Shit. What was the guy from Tombstone? Sam Elliott?
Oh, yeah.
Mustache? I had an uncle look like him, and I thought he was
Really?
Mexican for half a second.
White and all that?
Yeah, white and all that. Yeah.
He's definitely extra tan in Tombstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you go, so you saw the Spanish being taken over there, and then the Grammys happened, and Marcos has some opinions on the Grammys. I
I haven't
have.
heard anybody
I
talk
don't have
about.
opinions on the things that you have opinions on. I'm okay with like things being let out of the Latin Grammy box.
Oh no, this was the real ones.
Yes.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
out of the Latin, like I was.
Right.
It was.
You notice how I said real ones. They should
Well,
have.
no,
that.
well, actually,
Why does it have to be that?
No,
way?
but Bad Bunny was calling this one I think it was the Gringo Grammys. I think that's what he was
love
calling them. Yeah.
And he's
This
not
was the
lying.
least Gringo Grammys ever.
No
probably.
A lot of minus Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Right. 'Cause,
No. It was. I just literally remember this joke from 2002 Simpsons where it's like, "This is as useful as a Latin Grammy." It was a piece of trash
Oh,
kind
no.
of thing.
Right.
Because it was just like it used to be in a separate box.
Intercontinental Championship of Grammys.
right. Intercontinental Championship.
That is, you
Right.
know?
It's like I won 7 Latin Grammys, but what about the real
What
one?
about the
though?
real Grammy?
Right. Does
They
that
look the exact same.
does that count for an EGOT?
Does it? Well, a bunch of black people have all the EGOT.
Well, I'm just saying. Can I get an EGOT in Latin Grammy?
say it
I feel like that's more attainable.
It counts.
Okay.
Yeah, it counts.
But no, people were upset because Grammy viewers who used the closed captioning while watching the awards telecast on Sunday night didn't have much to go on when opening act Bad Bunny hit the Crypto.com stage. That's because during the initial live broadcast, the caption only said,
Sorry, the
Oh, wait,
Speak.
sorry, pause real quick.
The what stage?
Crypto.com stage.
Yeah.
Why haven't we?
I thought we moved past that
What?
as a society.
I didn't even know we still had Grammys.
You let Pfizer. They sponsored the Sam Smith performance where he was dressed like Satan?
we'll talk about that.
Okay, yeah, we have to.
So
that's
I didn't know that Pfizer sponsored that.
they
Okay, we'll
sponsored
get. Yeah.
Pfizer's at least real.
I didn't know.
So
It's obtainable. Yeah.
no, so
I didn't know we were sponsoring performances
Literally, we
now.
wouldn't have stopped saying it if it was called the Pfizer Stick.
That checks out.
yeah, well,
They had a WrestleMania at Smoothie King one time.
That's true.
right.
That is true.
Well, look, with Crypto.com, it's the Staples Center, right? It was the old Staples Center became Crypto.com Center or Arena, whatever. So they made a big push. So I guess they're sponsoring the stage. I don't even know if it was there though. But going back to it, that's because during the initial live broadcast, the caption only said speaking non-English and singing in non-English during Bad Bunny's mashup performance of El Apagón and Después de la Playa. Later, when Bad Bunny accepted the Grammy for Música Urbana album, his acceptance speech was partially in Spanish, and once again, the caption said only speaking non-English.
Problem with that as being a music category right off the bat.
What was it?
Música Urbana.
Oh, that's the category.
Spanish
That's the
urban
category.
music.
Okay.
Also, Mandy Savage, Smoothie King of the Ring.
In general, so this is something that this goes into countries.
Yeah.
Right.
Tyler Childress is a
I know.
country singer.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has a beef where it's just like they'll give you an Americana award, but because you're not a pop singer, a pop country singer, you will never win a country singer award.
He's one of the better ones that they have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the fact that they stuck Bad Bunny in the you'll win like Música Urbana, but you
won't win album of the fucking year, which it might as well is. I think it was there.
Beyonce can't get it in no.
We'll get to that, and if these even fucking matter according to JJ. He's like, why do we even have these still?
I'm very mad at the Grammys. But
We're getting there. We all have our gripes somehow.
Every
We do.
Grammy, there's never been like, yes, accurate.
Hey, random access memories
Did
from Daft
Jethro
Punk.
Tull win Best Rock Album one time?
That's metal album.
Oh, that's
That's why I was like, I'm pretty sure we moved on from these as a society.
Yeah.
Just like Madden games. I thought we stopped caring.
I'm doing this shit. And then they always fuck with you because they throw like an old timer in like one of the major categories, and they went like that year like Billy Ocean won. It was like 2 years ago. And I was like, what the fuck? How did Billy Ocean win an album?
You mean an old timer like Ozzy Osbourne winning
Or
this
Bonnie
year?
Raitt. Bonnie
Well,
Raitt.
we'll get to that right now. Well,
Ozzy can't speak anymore.
No.
Why is he? What?
Yeah,
How did he win
this
anything?
year? I have no fucking idea when.
Fucking hell.
Go over a little bit, Tommy. You're
What-
leaning out the frame.
I'm just drifting out because this shit's so outrageous.
So mad. He's
So,
15 at sea.
well, no,
Yeah.
because I saw, I think it was you're in the chat where you were like, Ozzy Osbourne a couple days ago was like, I have an important announcement to make. I can no longer tour. I broke my back. And you were like, Ozzy's still fucking touring?
Yeah, I saw him in Ozfest in 2005, and he sounded like Willie Nelson last year.
Oh, no. By the way, Willie Nelson sounds old and decrepit if you've not heard
It
him.
took a while.
Literally needs to warm up in the middle of his set.
He's like 89.
Right.
Yeah, he's having a 90th birthday party concert this year.
Right.
By the way, Sam should not talk about him, or else he'll probably won't make it.
Don't you fucking dare take Willie from us, you son of a bitch. Don't say his name.
I'm not going to take Willie. I'm not taking him.
Take like Dick Van Dyke.
No, don't take Dick Van Dyke.
I love Dick Van Dyke.
Dick
He's
Van
like
Dyke-
100.
He's like,
Why are all these men named after penises?
hey, and my favorite
Don't you dare take Johnson Calhoun.
I was gonna say, and my favorite singer, Cock Johnson, or Johnson Cochran. I don't know. No, but first of all, Marred and Controversy, best comedy album, The Closer. Dave Chappelle. People were mad about that. But then also, Louis C.K. was in there.
nominated, I
Yeah.
figured, yeah.
Sorry. And then Patton Oswalt, Randy Rainbow, and Jim Gaffigan didn't.
I don't know
always.
who's putting out comedy albums anymore at this point.
Those 5 people. Those are the 5 comedy albums that came out, honestly.
But I did see a fun fact type thing that wasn't fun fact, that it was like, apparently the winner of the comedy album has been canceled 4 out of the last 5.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
like they've been canceled.
Dave
Hashtag.
Chappelle, Louis C.K. when it's like, and then
Back
somebody
to
else.
back. Oh, God.
Yeah, so it's like
Aziz? Was it Aziz? Tell me.
Oh, it's probably Aziz.
Maybe.
Too.
Hey, and now, Tommy, I know how much you loved Lin-Manuel Miranda, best song for written visual media.
can't take
We
this
don't talk
shit
about Brewer.
seriously.
Lin-Manuel Miranda's now he won another Grammy.
It's like not.
Oh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That music wasn't that fucking great. The Valhalla theme, Call of Duty, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Sounds like when you win best makeup at the Oscars. It's like
They don't even show those on television.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the other one. Best Americana album, best American Roots song. What is that even?
What the fuck is that?
They're just making up albums over there.
It's making categories.
Best Latin rock is Rosalia. I don't even think she's a rock artist.
She's not.
Best Música Urbana album, Un Verano Sin Ti, Bad Bunny. Sorry, Daddy Yankee. Sorry, Farruko. That was a good song though. And Maluma.
Retired last year, so that's that kind of actually.
Aw.
Would've been a
That's a great
song,
name
though.
though for an album, Legend Daddy. Best jazz instrumental, jazz vocal. Best country, Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson. Hey, he's gonna go forever. Okay.
He's old.
There's
Times,
no
I'm
way
telling
he
you.
should win best album. Though.
Over Luke
Come on,
Combs
man.
and Miranda Lambert.
You live in Austin. Just let them have it.
It's a beautiful
Wait, who
time. Luke Combs, Miranda Lambert, Ashley McBride, and Maren
I
Morris.
don't know who any of those
I know
people are.
Miranda
They
Lambert and
really-
Luke Combs.
Luke Combs is garbage.
I've heard of him.
Most country singers named Luke suck. Or Brendan, or like what the fuck?
I know
ever.
Sam
Like,
won't cut that
Jesus.
into a TikTok, but that is a brilliant take.
I'll do it just because now I
Do
know.
it for Marco.
Do it for Marcos.
Yeah, I'll be happy to take that heat. Yeah, it's not. It shouldn't be a genre of music anymore.
Wait. Country?
Not pop country. Like,
Oh.
I love
Oh.
Chris Stapleton is one of my favorites.
You want
general.
sad lost puppy
I
country.
like Tyler Childers. I want real country music. If you go, be fucking sad and
Dude,
a depressed old white man.
Right.
You like Chente. That's
Go
already
for
been
it.
on the record.
Like who?
Chente.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Real country is just.
Rancheras,
It's the
yeah.
blues.
Yeah, it's Chente in
It's the
English.
blues
Right.
for old white men. That's initially what it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so just like keep it that way.
I get-
Yeah, your dog's dead, your truck stopped working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it.
Yeah, I get
Get it off
really
your
mad
chest.
when I hear a lot of like modern day country when it's just kind of like, no man, go back to hating cops, working with black people.
You can have a
It's like all the rednecks talking about how all these back the blue fucking people are a bunch of bootlickers because NASCAR was based off of bootlegging liquor and fighting and fucking off the law. Being like, fuck you, coppers. Also, real quick, it was hilarious. Who put it? It was Serenity, I think, was mentioned Dick Van Dyke. Let me see. Yeah, like Dick Van Dyke. It censored Van Dyke because it thought it was a slur.
Oh, no.
So I need to fix that there. No Florida Georgia line for Tommy. Goliath
fuck,
says.
no, that's not real.
It's a 1:15. All right, I know. Similar stuff.
I don't
No,
think it is.
now they have the biggest Tommy, the biggest I'm sorry Grammy of the year, best rap album.
What?
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Kendrick Lamar, because he lost
I'll let that
Good Kid, Mad City to fucking Macklemore. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City, one of the best rap albums of all time.
you're right,
and
huh?
fucking Macklemore, man, was like, really for your worst?
okay.
His worst album got the best rap. He's not.
Whoa. I will be okay. Please tell me Drake didn't get nominated, fam.
Drake didn't. Jack Harlow did.
All right,
Pusha
well,
T,
that's
Future,
bad.
and DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled getting fucking
Yeah,
nominated.
that's outrageous.
Who won Best New Artist? Because I know that one's kind of
That's
cursed.
a biggie.
Let's see here.
Best new artist was fucking stupid.
Oh, who
Just
was
because, no. I
Oh.
don't care who won.
Right.
My issue is that overall, this is what my biggest issue with the Grammys is. It's not about who actually is the best. At
Right, it never is.
It's
Right.
about what record label posted the most
Yeah.
money.
How many times was it played? Yeah.
Zach Bryan got famous on YouTube just posting videos of him singing at campfires. Released his first album, has more plays than every one of those artists and new artists combined. Wasn't even nominated.
They don't do that.
Somebody
the
I've never heard of, JJ, to answer your question. Samara Joy.
They're supposed to be new.
No, well, I've heard of Omar Apollo. I've heard of Lotto Main Skin. Toby Nwigwe I saw at ACL. Wet Leg I've heard of. I don't know who Molly Tuttle is. But Samara Joy.
Okay, but still, at
Well,
the end of the day,
it's
it's like 8 bands and this one artist, first album ever.
Well, fingers crossed for that person
Yay.
because it's
Wet
kind of
Leg
a cursed
actually won
award.
like 3 awards that yesterday too.
Let's see. Cuff It, best R&B song.
I'm
Beyonce. Let's see.
We dance to that at weddings.
Please don't walk. Cuff It.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, none of these are very good. At least I have. Mary J. Blige? What?
Mary J.
Sure.
will forever be there. Even when she doesn't have a record, she will be nominated.
Best alternative music was Wet Leg,
I know
Wet
Chris
Leg.
Brown was
I
upset.
said Wet Leg is okay, but like I just think it's funny that you can be a best new artist and then best because like Bad Bunny has this weird thing where he was nominated for
Urban Música de los Coles en las Flores en la Noche. Just randomly
and then
specific.
he was nominated for like it's either best dance or best pop song. But he didn't get nominated for like best Latin anything.
Right. Oh,
crazy.
and best rock album, there it is. Patient number 9, Ozzy Osbourne, winner.
Jesus
over the Black
Christ.
Keys, Elvis Costello, Machine Gun Kelly, Boo, Spoon, and Idols.
If you're over the Black Keys already, it's wrong.
Right.
I heard that album. That's a pretty good album.
But they didn't ring best rock song, so the album overall was better, but the song, no. Break My Soul, best dance electronic. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one that I think Bad Bunny is nominated for.
Let's see here. No. Let's see here. Renaissance, Beyonce, best dance electronic music. Pop solo, Adele. That one's good. Versus Woman, Moscow Mule, very good. About Damn Time, I thought it should have won. That's really good. As It Was also very good. That's right, Tommy. Best pop duo group, Unholy, Sam Smith and Kit Petras. Which the funny thing about that one,
I like that.
People heard it on TikTok and were like, "Oh, this is gonna sound great." Then they released the album version and they go, "This shit sucks," and then it wins the fucking Grammy. Let me see, Sam Smith.
I saw BTS nominated. They should win.
They should. I mean, they're one of the most popular groups in the world.
I know.
I don't think they can let Korea win.
So
already wins at Overwatch and League. They have enough.
So I didn't actually see this, Tommy. You're bringing this to my attention,
Yeah.
but apparently
Brought to you by Pfizer.
Ted Cruz was fucking pissed off at this,
As
saying it
was
was
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
the devil worshiping going on in the Grammys with
Because he tried to make it subtle, apparently.
because Sam Smith is
It wasn't on purpose.
doing all this erotic, talking about gay infidelity,
Queer people all around.
queer pub all around. Just and there's like flames and there's upside down crosses and cages and adultery. Look at that! Look at him doing just the most sinning on television. And how did Pfizer sponsor this?
They just got lucky.
They gave money, I'm sure.
No, but is that how they presented it? Like, how did they present? How do you know? How did you know they were sponsored by Pfizer? It's like this performance brought to you
They
by
had to have said it either
COVID.
before or after the performance. Brought to you by Pfizer, because that's. If you look on Twitter at Marjorie Taylor
Pfizer
Greene,
halftime show.
it's a bunch of halftime shows, basically.
It's a fucking bowl.
Somebody's got to pay them, JJ.
It's a fucking bowl game. The Moderna Pfizer vaccine bowl. It's a bowl of needles. No, but
That's
yeah,
what the winner gets.
people they get free vaccines for life.
Yeah, free boosters for life.
Oh my! But then best pop. Yeah, you're right. This is starting to get redundant. Like best pop
Yes.
vocal album.
It's really redundant.
Fucking ABBA somehow.
ABBA, how the fuck did ABBA get nominated?
So
ABBA was still alive.
ABBA.
Either.
So old ABBA songs are getting thrown in rotation because of TikTok.
They're the most
Because ABBA's jolly.
listened to band a group still ever. So,
Right.
yeah.
Let's see here.
Still don't know how the fuck that happened.
And so, song of the year, just like that, Bonnie Raitt. I never heard the song
heard this
once,
song, don't even-
and a lot of people are
didn't even
saying
know it
that.
existed.
No disrespect to her, not like saying that she's
she's
done
just a legend.
undeserving
She's
of
great,
it.
yeah.
But it's just a matter of like, okay, I've heard ABCFU. That's a shitty song. About That Time is a great song. No to the Taylor Swift one. As It Was, I've heard a billion times.
Love it, though.
A shout out to Taylor Swift because there's a million pictures of like even when no one else was clapping, she was like, "Good for you."
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's very enthusiastic. She seems like a nice person.
Yeah.
That exploits Ticketmaster and makes lots and lots of money. she's
Is she
Cool.
I thought she was against?
She was mad at it, but also didn't do much to stop it. She's like,
made a lot of money.
no, don't do that.
Please,
That's
no.
awful.
Kevin Hart knows. No.
No. Don't spend so much money. No.
It led to being
No, that was the attention from it. Not it was the utter failure and fandom of it that brought it to the brink, which I'm glad it's happening, but her trying to be an advocate for it, like she knew that was, and she also did some other shady shit where it's like in order to get tickets to the tour, I think this was the last one, you had to get like Taylor points. You had to be a part of the club.
Taylor
You had to be a part of a club, and then if you shared on your social media, you got like 5 points.
So it's like
and
that
if you
thing
bought
Ralphie tried to do with the Ovaltine.
with the
Yeah.
Ovaltine container. But then if you bought the album, you got like 200 points. So if you just bought like 7 or 9 of the albums, you got thousands of points, and then you got put.
It's like the subway card.
Yeah, and then so then your ranking was like the percentage of lottery you had a chance of to get enrolled
Christ.
into the season
Why don't
pass.
you just, anybody who's doing this, get a Roth IRA. If you're going to go through this much trouble, make it useful.
Right.
So I will give a shout out once again.
It's like the Bison Bucks from Street Fighter. My mama didn't raise no fool, baby.
So Zach Bryan is literally on a rocket ship. Like he was literally opening for Willie Nelson. Is doing his first tour released an album called All My Homies Hate Ticketmaster. And then he did it through he talked to fans afterwards and was like, oh, I paid $400 just to see you. And he was like, I was in the Navy and that was half my paycheck.
Right.
You should not be paying $400.
What is wrong with you?
So he's going through this different Ticketmaster service. And it's not Ticketmaster. I don't know what the name of the company is. I'd have to look it up. But the highest ticket price is $130.
Yeah.
You can't resell the ticket.
Right.
Like, that's how he cuts scalpers out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what he's doing, because he's not a bigger name than Taylor Swift or any of these other fucking artists.
Right.
But I was just like, he's playing at the Reliance Stadium in Houston. Like, that's how big he is.
Right.
But the most expensive ticket is $130.
But yeah, people are.
Ticketmaster doesn't own that stadium then.
Yeah, that was the thing, is that people were afraid that if they went elsewhere from Ticketmaster, because it's Live Nation is the other company that owns the venues.
Live Nation bought Ticketmaster. It's the same company.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Monopoly.
But Live Nation owns the venues, Ticketmaster operates, and then also does the reselling market part.
Right.
That's the part that's fucking insane, and the live adjustment pricing, which is fucking crazy. Like, I remember I tried to buy Paramore tickets, and ACL was easy. I went in early, got the ticket, was good, and then with Ticketmaster, it was like I refreshed tickets I wanted. It goes, sorry, those weren't available. Also, the ones that you did have are now $80 more. After refreshing. Oh no, never mind. They're not available now. It's $100 more. Now you're paying $600 a ticket.
Well, that is I don't do a lot of Ticketmaster stuff.
Right.
Most of my concerts are actually by Eventbrite. I paid
man, you're a real salt of the earth type of local. Yeah.
But it's starting to bleed into other things because like my friend Genicel and Maggie, they were like, oh, this K-pop R&B singer is playing downtown. And I was like, cool, I'll go.
Yeah.
They did tiered selling. I'd never heard of tiered selling.
Tiered selling.
So the way tiered selling works is like, the time I bought my ticket, because I was like, it's $45. Who the fuck wants to see this dude?
Right.
It was $60.
Okay.
Because it's tiered selling. The first tier is $40.
Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, comedy shows do that a lot. Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, like, what the fuck?
That's a whole big issue, but just to round out everything. So, Bonnie Raitt won Song of the Year.
It's also a show I wanted to invite you guys to. But yeah,
we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Album of the Year was Harry's House, and people got mad that it wasn't Beyonce. Because Beyonce is the most awarded Grammy artist ever.
Broke a record and lost.
Has never won Album of the Year.
Yeah.
But people are saying, like, Harry's House, that wasn't the Album of the Year. I'm like, motherfucker,
good-ass
I
album.
heard it everywhere.
That's a really good album.
Fucking everywhere.
Really,
Have you heard
really
it?
Good album. Yeah.
Overrated.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like her stuff.
I know. I could tell.
Yeah, I like his shit. Who should have won
like
in their
his shit,
place,
yeah.
Marcos?
Holiday by
Beyonce.
Turnstile, obviously.
They were nominated.
They were not. Mary J. Blige?
They weren't on a big enough record label. I mean, I would actually take Mary J. Blige over that,
That's
honestly.
true. You can't go wrong with Mary J.
Lizzo might have had a chance at it.
He's got to stick to Mary J.
30, Adele,
Coldplay,
ABBA, the fuck? But yeah, Harry's
I feel
House.
like that was Adele's weakest album.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't as big as the other ones.
It wasn't as good as the
She
others.
needs to be sad again.
So
Yeah.
It works best.
Right. Adele, we love you, but we kind of need your heart broken
The art.
for the
We need
artwork.
the art back.
Right. And then Record of the Year, It's About Damn Time.
Good, Lizzo.
Lizzo is the first black woman to win it since Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You.
Nice.
So it's been that long.
Houston did great that night.
Right. Exactly.
Beyonce and
So, yeah, Toby Nwigwe got awarded. He's from Houston. He was for Toby Nwigwe, the one I tried to show you.
I like Toby.
He's
Oh,
dope.
did he get awarded?
Yeah, he got nominated for Best New Artist.
No shit.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that guy's
he was
pretty dope.
good.
He speaks poorly of his wife though, which is very disconcerting. Look it up. But he's like, I bring my wife and kids to all my shows. She's really stupid though. It's like, whoa, dude. Like he says like weird things about her.
Jesus.
He's like, I just kind of settled, but I support her and I love her.
God damn. that's-
Whatever. Yeah, it was a little weird. Doja Cat, yeah, she lost her stronghold that she had on people a couple years ago.
Well, she lost me a long time ago.
I feel like DJ would still pay to see her.
I'd see Doja Cat. She's just in her weird era, and I don't like weird eras.
Is she
She
still
said
in
she's gonna
her
make a punk
4chan
album.
chat era?
No,
I won't let it go.
I know this is the
hanging
goal.
out
She
with the
hates
girl
black
named Yoko?
men. It seems that she hates black dudes.
She's kind of doing the Yoko thing. Doja Cat red jewels or gown. Yeah, like
It's a weird era.
like this is Doja Cat. She got bald, which is like people are like, okay, but now she's covering herself in red jewels.
Well, she could do that.
It's just weird. I don't like it.
Fine.
She bedazzled or something.
She's an artist.
Yeah, it's
Let
weird.
artists
I don't.
do
It's like the
their
spooky.
thing.
Stop scaring me. Don't. That's the. I think that's my
I
limit.
just have a problem with the 4chan thing.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Like, look, she's holding a fucking lion. That's spooky. What are these people doing?
Kylie Jenner.
I know. She's holding a lion. I don't want that shit.
So it's a part of a dress.
It's a part of her dress and red jewels. This is satanic. All right. All this. No more Satan.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Kind of looks like Darth Maul a little bit.
The head parts.
That
Yeah.
better actually.
What did I say? Is she playing a character in the next MCU film? I guess it's that. My sleep paralysis demon during Fashion Week. Oh my god. Marcos, did you have any other opinions about the Grammys? Other gripes? You seem pretty fired up about it, other than with Turnstile losing and all.
No, mostly Ozzy winning. Like I saw Ozzy 5, and
It's like it's baffling.
I was just like, the last time I saw Ozzy on stage, and that was 18 years ago. It was like,
Well, that's when like the show was out.
What's he saying? I wear my sunglasses at night. I know. That's what you were saying.
crazy trade.
I know.
Right?
Oh my god, even worse.
But yeah, it was back when like the Osbournes were on the air, right?
Yeah.
It was about that time. Yeah,
was on
he
that.
was shuffling around incoherent then. Let this man rest.
Hold
This is
on.
Sharon.
Yeah.
She's doing this shit. Let this man retire.
Sharon apparently had like a heel turn at somewhere in the last 5
Oh,
years.
she's fucking despicable.
What happened? What did she do?
She's racist as shit.
I mean, I could figure that, but oh my
I
god.
like how Kelly was innocent racist, though. That was one of the funniest moments I saw.
She didn't help herself.
I forgot what talk show she was on, but she was trying
They
to be...
both got fucked up by talk show. View knockoffs got them both.
Oh
Son was the
no.
wise one that just stayed off TV.
No, he's on TV. He does ghost shows.
He's this Ghost
smarter.
Adventure? Is he with Zach Baggins?
Zach Baggins.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good gig to get, honestly.
No, but he brought Ozzy and Sharon in. They do a show where they look at ghost videos and react to them.
Oh my god.
It's
Well, he was
just-
on the History Channel for a while
yeah.
too.
I just
Yeah, he
remember
was.
Kelly being like, she was trying to be really woke and being like, Donald Trump, you can't deport all the illegals because then
Who's gonna clean my bathroom?
Yeah,
Some
who's
shit
gonna
like
clean my
that.
gardener?
Yeah.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
God damn. And I was starting to like her before she said that. She's looking great these days. I'm like, okay.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find this clip of Ozzy Osbourne. It was
Oh, man,
him.
I wanna see
No,
this.
it was him and Post Malone at the AMAs.
I saw that.
I can't. I told you about it. You saw what
Yeah,
I did.
saw it. It was
And
bad.
Serenity Q2 got this down. Sharon was on the talk. The daughter was on the View.
That's right.
There you go. They both ended their careers on both of those programs.
Right. So anyway, I'm trying to find the clip because it's Ozzy Osbourne at the AMAs, right? And he comes in and they're like singing their asses off. And so let's see. Let me see if I can get some audio. It sounds like the whole thing. So Ozzy Osbourne's backup song for whatever. He's in his throne. He's sickly and ill. Sits on the thrones, letting them do their thing. And at some point in the background, he's trying to get the wave going. Like this, and he's just like an old man, the Prince of Darkness. You're like, oh man, he's so cool.
5 years ago.
2019. I guess damn, it's been that way. Yeah, so he's just in the background rocking like a senile old man, and it's like, oh, poor Ozzy, you were the Prince of Darkness. There he is. You're the Prince of Darkness, and he's just flailing his arms around, and no one's going with it. It made me so incredibly sad because he was just like, everyone's just like, they're singing their asses off. It's their moment, the AMAs.
Oh, they're singing with a legend.
Right.
I didn't know Post Malone was into Magic the Gathering.
What?
Post Malone's into Magic the Gathering.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Post Malone's a
He's an
big...
interesting guy, man.
Right.
No, yeah, I always heard, I never heard a bad thing about Post Malone.
Everyone loves him.
Everyone loves him. I figured he was into some nerdy shit, but
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering.
So,
This
yeah,
blows my
that
mind more.
specific thing,
Yeah.
It blows my mind more than finding out Henry Cavill is into Warhammer.
Warhammer or
And
bitches
PC
will be
gaming
into
and shit.
D&D.
Yeah.
He really wants to make that Warhammer movie.
They said I think he's gonna make it.
Nerdy is.
He wants to make it happen.
It's like what's his name, John Manganiello or whatever, the guy who's married to Sofia Vergara, super into D&D as well, has his own lair, like, and invites celebrities like, hey, come to my D&D lair.
Joe Mantola?
Manganiello or something like that.
Yeah.
Dude's fucking handsome,
Manganiello, see?
handsome and ripped. It's like fucking crazy.
Man, this could be $1 million idea. I don't have $1 million.
You have good ideas.
Right.
But,
Someone's going to steal that shit one day.
You want to play Magic the Gathering with Post Malone?
Posty, baby, we love you. You should have won the Grammys.
D&D campaign with Vin Diesel, Henry Cavill, and Joe Magnolia that we just talked
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be hard because Vin Diesel would be like, I can't lose. I have to win as many amount of roles.
Cool. Then get good roles, dude. That's all you got to do.
No, he'd get mad and leave, is what I'm saying. He seems like the guy who would. Earthquake.
Type of guy.
Right.
Yeah.
The turtle spun over. The Earth turtle spun over.
Dyson Lee.
Oh, he's that guy?
Yeah, I feel like he would be.
that guy
I mean, you read the
with the
contract.
table?
Yeah, you read the contract saying I can only lose this amount of times in a fucking movie.
I thought it was 0 time.
I think it is.
I think it is zero time. Well, it's like him and The Rock, right? They both
The
have
Rock
that.
has that, yeah.
It's like, okay, that's kind of chicken shit. Like, what's his name? Boromir? Who's that actor?
Sean Bean.
Sean Bean gets killed all the time, and he's
Literally.
like, yeah, all the time, and he was like, please don't
Even
kill
in
me.
his own show.
Right? What are they saying?
Goliath dropping. Joe found out he was black like last year.
That's true. I saw that. Yeah, they're like,
and Edward Norton found out he's Pocahontas'
relative.
great grandson.
and someone owned slaves too. I think it was like Paul Rudd's family
They all
owned slaves. Yeah.
literally every white actor's family owns slaves. Shocker.
Where do they get that wealth from? No, but is there
Conan was inbred.
Can I break something to white people real quick?
Conan was inbred?
Conan O'Brien, like, they did the 23andMe.
Yeah.
You're like 100% Irish. Yeah, I know. No, dude, you don't understand.
Oh no!
The island's not that big.
supposed to happen.
You were violently Irish. That's not supposed to happen. Oh. That's actually, yep, that makes a ton of sense. Yeah. Ireland's not that big. Go ahead.
Give a quick disclaimer to white people.
Sure.
So, like, if you do what the celebrities do on the that show, the show, more likely than not, yes, your family owns slaves. Mm-hmm. That's your fault. You did that.
You did. It's all you. and you have to cry. Or if you don't cry, I'm going to fucking judge you. By the way, Ollie Oxen, Free 22, subscribed for 2 months in a row. We welcome you back.
Sam
Thank
didn't
you so
cry
much.
when he went on Splash Mountain, so it's okay.
That's because that's not my heritage.
We went over it.
He feels nothing for us, Mark.
You know what? The Southern community, perhaps not. Trans folk, however, I'll ride or die with them. All right. If you're trans black Southerner,
So
I don't know how to feel.
black people, no dice.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Give
I don't
to
know.
everyone.
I'm saying I feel bad about the Splash Mountain thing.
You should.
Apparently, Rosario Dawson is big on Star Trek. Michael B. Jordan's anime for sure. Goku and Angelina Jolie. What's hers? Foreign policy geek. Okay, she's just well read.
That's not geek.
That's not a what's Margot Robbie's?
Anne Hathaway's is physics. Sure. Margot Robbie's is Harry Potter nerd.
Oh, that's
Boo.
She's playing Hogwarts Legacy.
How about Robbie's over here just like, yeah.
Definitely House Slytherin.
I can see that.
Yeah. Don Glover is a fan of a comic book nerd. That's fine. Anna Kendrick, Star Wars and Star Trek, Lord of the Rings marathon. She's just a girl. You can just like those things. It's fine. You don't have to be a nerd. Joe Jonas,
I don't care.
G.I. Joe lunchboxes.
That's okay.
Simon Pegg is everything.
Simon Pegg.
Harry Potter, I'm assuming.
Star Trek. No, Tom Hanks is typewriters. I need that.
love Star
And
Trek.
Star Trek apparently.
Okay.
Emma Watson, books.
Vin Diesel.
Okay.
Vin Diesel, D&D. Joe Manganiello, D&D. But yeah, basement that's been modified. Let's see if I can find the pictures. Shit has like a Fallout like desk that like drops in and out and shit. It's crazy.
I know Jamie Lee Curtis is One Piece.
What?
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis likes One Piece? Mm-hmm. That
She's
What
gone on
was Ariana
record.
Grande?
She's gone on a Comic-Con panel, and they asked her like,
what do you think of this One Piece?
"No, what character in all of fiction would you want to play? Like, what's your dream role?"
Right.
And she answered Nico Robin from One Piece.
Jesus Christ.
Now, guess how many people were expecting that?
None.
Nobody.
Everyone cheered like the crowd. It's like she won the Super Bowl.
What do they say?
He is bringing in Bill Burr loves One Punch Man. I would pay.
Oh, shit.
One Punch Man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, the guy just fucking punches him.
What's this guy? He's gonna punch the shit.
And guy falls over. No. Robin Williams love Evangelion.
So he beats everyone in one punch, but the thing is, he's always fucking late.
Bill Burr, put in One Punch Man in your fucking bits and you will be unfucking touchable. I promise you. Ariana Grande's is Star Wars and Harry Potter and has a dog named Sirius Black. And Pokemon, she says.
No, go to the chat real quick. There's a lot of good things.
Robin Williams wanted to play Gendo Ikari. Jamie Lee Curtis does Street Fighter cosplay. What?
That was
that one I knew.
She's also into WoW, or was.
Robin Williams was into WoW.
Yeah.
I was always wondering if like Gabriel.
I'm loving all these celebrity nerd outs here.
Right. That makes them a little more interesting. Miss Mila Kunis, Star Trek. Henry
They're
Cavill's
just people
everything.
too.
Oh, your favorite.
What is this bitch like?
So that I can hate it.
Yeah.
Boycott it from now.
Yes, I can never watch it.
Musical theater nerd, which is the worst type of nerd according
God
to you.
damn it, of course he is.
I like
Because
musicals. Musicals are the best.
The
I'm glad
fuck.
Immortal Technique put him in a trash can.
Thank you.
Oh, she's Vega. What the fuck?
Zelina Vega? Oh,
No, she's still just Vega from Street Fighter. What is it?
it's because in the chat they're mentioning
Vega is a new.
Vega.
Zelina Vega is a new character for Street Fighter, I believe.
She's a wrestler. She actually went to the Royal Rumble dressed up as Jury.
Oh, I think she does a voiceover for it. I don't know if
Yeah,
she's a
yeah,
character.
she's
Yeah,
an announcer.
She's an announcer, which that's weird. That Street Fighter really never had an announcer, but now they do. What else do we got?
Different game now.
What's my favorite musical? Yeah, Pete Davidson. I don't care. He's got a big wiener. It's fine. That's all I know about him. He could do whatever he wants. No one's going to bother him. Favorite musical? Ooh, that's a hard one.
Of course it is.
I'd have to think about it.
Yeah.
But,
It's your wheelhouse.
well, no, it's not even my wheelhouse. I like Little Shop of Horrors. People forget about that one a lot. I like the idea of a giant plant monster.
Hairspray.
Hairspray is yours?
Yep.
I'm trying to earn here. That's the only thing I know. It's from the John Travolta version. I've only seen that one once. Chicago?
I had a thing for Amanda
Between
Bynes.
Chicago
That's
and
fair.
Dreamgirls
You're not
for
wrong.
me.
What about you? What was the other one?
Dreamgirl.
Dreamgirls. I haven't seen Dreamgirls.
Okay.
Marco, your favorite musical? Do you have? Would you even have one?
Dr. Horrible.
I don't know, because it's just kind of like one of those things where everything gets made into a musical. It's like I've seen
Yeah,
the
literally
Evil Dead-
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the Evil Dead musical, and that was fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, if outside of like, if you're just counting big movies, like I'm trying to figure out which Mel Brooks movie it would be. You know, I mean,
Producers is the only true musical, really. And I like the musical
Robin Hood
producer.
Men in Tights has like
Yeah.
five or eight songs in it.
But that's less musical. It has musical
That's what I was
elements.
going to bring up. The girl that plays Wednesday is a giant what's-wrestling nerd.
Oh, Jenna Ortega?
Jenna Ortega's a wrestling nerd?
Yeah, she said she's a giant Kenny Omega fan.
She's an interesting character.
Yeah. Latinas are always fucking cool, though. That's the thing. All
I'm happy
Latinas.
she's catching on. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. She got real hot real quick, and now people are turning on her. That already. The cycle's
why?
just happening faster.
But
What
she's
did
not
she
in
do?
anything.
But she got too cool too fast, and so people are like, she ain't
God
cool. She
damn
ain't
it,
nothing.
man.
And people are being weird online already. It's the cycle. Stop being weird is the moral of the story. Like what you like, but don't be a fucking antagonistic about it.
Moulin Rouge is pretty cool.
Moulin Rouge is a jukebox musical. It kind of barely doesn't count. But I like the songs. I know
Literally
them.
musical from start to end. And then Joe Giro's saying Young Frankenstein got turned into a musical.
Oh, Young Frankenstein, yeah. It's fucking great. It's fucking great stuff. But anyway, guys, I think it's
Why
time.
don't you spend some of those Disney dollars and go to Broadway? Since you love it so much.
I don't. You guys put that on me. I enjoy a musical. I didn't say I love them. I'm the youngest of 4 kids, and the top 3 ones were theater kids. I was never a theater kid.
You clearly are.
I just had to
You
watch
have
a
a
lot
soft spot
I had to
for
watch a lot of plays, and I like plays because my sisters and brothers and nephews and nieces are in them.
You don't have to like them. You are forced and obligated.
Yeah, you
to
go and you go, huh.
and you suffer.
You know,
Because theater's terrible.
this is pretty cool. That's what you want. That's
could
the level
be in-
I'm on.
I
That's
could be
such a
watching
theater
a
kid
movie.
answer.
That is.
Isn't
This
it
is
though?
pretty cool.
This is pretty cool.
So you guys tell me.
Let me do it. Yeah.
I've never done it. I've never been in a play that
You wanted
wasn't
to.
school sanctioned.
Oh, you were singing the songs in the back.
No, I wasn't.
Auditory.
I wasn't.
Definitely
I wasn't
were.
being Jellicle Cats.
'Cause you wanted to.
Jellicle Cats. I wasn't doing that, Tommy.
You were, because you did that very well.
That's because I have a performance heart, okay?
All right, here's what we need to do. We need to cut clips of Sam from the podcast, and then just send it to an audition.
Yeah.
Be like, hey Sam, you got the part.
I have a spoiler to your plan, Marcos.
great.
What's up?
They don't make roles for Mexican men, especially chubby ones.
Hey bro, you're playing Captain Hook.
You can pass as Puerto Rican. Talk to your buddy Lin-Manuel Miranda. Since you guys are friends.
I'm not
I
even
believe Hamilton was
known
white
him.
historically, so they can cast anyone, it seems.
Alexander Hamilton. See,
Also,
I can do it.
Hamilton was a dick
Ben Franklin or
in
some
real
shit.
life.
Franklin.
Was he in that?
I can be Hercules Mulligan. Is that what you're saying? Just a big ass dude. Is that what you're saying?
Sure.
I'm not gonna be in Hamilton, guys. I can't sing.
Use that nepotism. Get in there.
What nepotism?
He's your guy.
I've defended him from you. That's about as far as I go defending.
You've known me for a decade plus.
Hey, man,
well over a decade.
I heard they follow each other on Twitter. That's as close.
That is not true.
Right.
It's not true. Unless he wants to,
Fucking
and I get
sell out.
views and clicks
Call your
from
friends. So if the shit goes down, you're taking you taking up for him over me. Is that it?
Actually, yeah.
I trust Marcos. He got my back. JJ too, because he's been doing this since he was a kid. But you, I don't trust you.
Look.
I feel like you would choose Lin-Manuel Miranda's ass over me.
I would. Easily. Oh, easily. You're telling me, hey, Sam, you want to be part of the next fucking Disney movie or the next Pixar animated musical, and you get your little character in there and you get to say cool, wacky antics, and I get a plushie of it, versus hanging out with you where you don't even want to come with me to Disneyland as a good friend? Yeah, I'll take Lin-Man over that anytime.
You're my best friend, Marcos.
You guys shared birthdays. You were already more of a friend of him than mine.
He was up there.
We invited you under the bridge.
And he didn't. He didn't invite you to D&D though. He didn't invite you to D&D.
That's old shit.
That's before the plague.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go to a plague-ridden under bridge
That shit sounds fun.
punk show? I mean, what are you doing? What's your goal to be under the bridge?
It's gonna be
Have a good time,
lights.
bro.
We
What do
got
you-
lights.
Disneyland has lights and music and popcorn and churros,
I just
delicious
found out about
food.
it. They kick you out.
Pretty sure I can find someone selling churros like
Hey, look,
bridge adjacent.
Hell yeah.
you can get a danger dog at the Underground Fight Club bridge thing. I don't have churro vendors.
Anything about a fight?
That shit's
They-
you can bring your family under the bridge.
Marcos, what did you look up to so people know what the fuck you're talking about? What was the search that you did? Was it LA Bridge Party? Because everyone.
It's like Vice video.
No, because you're talking about like
God's
this
under a bridge.
bridge thing.
No, not that.
Not this one. No, but that's not this one. This was a new bridge that people were doing like lowrider stuff. Let's see.
Isn't that in California?
Yeah, this is all in LA. There's no bridges in Texas.
We do got bridges.
LA,
Been the Pennybacker Bridge?
across here.
Yeah.
LA
got bats
Punk
under our bridges.
Under Bridge
You can
show.
literally put like Born in Dead City Punks or Dead City in Los Angeles.
Dead City Punks LA Bridge show. That's one.
No, LA Punk Krusty Chris.
LA Punk Krusty Chris. You want to go to these places?
Yeah.
You want to go to these places?
I kinda do.
You want to go to
That was a YouTube video.
Nasty Frank's Nasty Taint Bridge Party? Is that what you want?
Rome, man.
Well, let's see.
Chris sounds like a cool guy.
He does.
LA Punk. This one right here? Well, Marcos, is it this one right here?
Yeah.
It's not this guy doing fucking whippets in the balloon?
How would you describe your style in 3 words?
Trashy, crusty, and dirty.
What's the crustiest thing you've ever done?
I licked like some straight ice cream off of my pants, and I don't wash them for shit. I don't believe in shit. Fuck rules, fuck government, fuck anybody that opposes me in anything.
What's your dream for your whole life?
Whatever fucking goes, goes. Don't really have a plan, just fucking with it.
What's your biggest regret in life?
Actually finishing school.
Why?
It was just a waste of time, bro. My middle school teacher, Miss Diane, she was always a bitch, always putting me on blast. I had asked for a pencil, and then that's when she put me on blast. She's like, how are you gonna come to school with no pencil? And then like asking me, like, am I okay at home with family? Just unnecessary shit that had to be said like quietly, but like loudly.
What was your home life like at that time?
It's pretty shitty. I was getting like kicked out. I usually go to a friend's house or knock out in my car.
At what age were you like, all right, I'm not going back to my parents' house?
Like 16,
What'd you start doing?
fucking staying inside like a fucking car.
You still live in a car?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
19.
What's the plan?
Fucking get a job. And then
You get a job. He was rolling punk rock until rent was due and food had to be fucking had.
Until rent was due. It's never due when you live in a car.
I like Krusty Chris, man. He invented van life.
He's only 19. Van life was around
Time
earlier.
the fuck out. We do not make fun of Krusty Chris because we have motherfuckers on Instagram and doing the van life thing, wearing fucking hats on the beach and shit. How come that's okay, but what he's doing is not okay?
He's got the whole Bret Hart gimmick going for him.
I like that. He
I
looks
like
him.
he should
Get a
be
nice
wrestler.
apartment.
That's a wrestler's look.
What neighborhood do you want to live in?
same neighborhood that I live in now, Boyle Heights.
Is it getting more expensive there?
It is gentrification, man. Every time I go to the laundromat now, there's like bunch of like just random like white folks. It kind of pisses me off
Lost
because
some
like
points here because he's a hypocrite.
Why? I mean, why?
He licked ice cream off his unwashed pants, and he's complaining about the look.
Crusty Chris, the cracks are starting to show, man.
Yeah.
So he lost
The
a little bit
same
of points
white-
there, but like I'm willing to let that one slide.
All right, he had a good run. He was a minute 13 in before he contradicted himself. A high school graduate. That being said, he's still a high school graduate.
people that are saying like Black Lives Matter, but are the same people that are making the houses more expensive for them. And honestly, fuck that shit. They're naming the.
Can you type in LA Punk Show?
Can I finish this though? It's fascinating though.
Miss Burning Man! Then go there!
What?
They're just naming all like any fucking They're naming the. I miss Burning Man! Then go there! They're just naming all like any fucking store now after what it used to be called Brooklyn Street on Cesar Chavez. They're not naming it Cesar Chavez, it's Cesar Chavez now. They're naming that shit Brooklyn. But like they don't want to own the Cesar Chavez name. Like that's just gentrified to me because it's just fucking white, man. $6 for like a slice of pizza, I'm good. That's a whole ass pizza itself.
He ain't lying.
It's a fucking priority. What do you want me to look up?
LA Punk Show, and it's also a Channel 5 thing. It's the same dude, but it's just like you can see more of the party kind of thing.
This right here?
Yeah.
The guy doing the fucking the whip it balloon.
I don't know.
Have you heard of punk rock? It's something that the kids are into.
Party and shit.
I'm about to take this balloon to the fucking neck and that's it.
Why?
Just because I don't give a fuck about the authority and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the authority.
Exactly. Punk is thinking by.
I don't want to watch a shirtless
Let me tell you
man.
something. If they did have him in Disneyland, I'd go.
Yourself. Every single punk in this motherfucker has a problem. Everybody has their story.
Characters in Disneyland.
Already. He ain't lying. What you got now?
The crows from Dumbo.
Non-problematic black characters.
Max and Goofy.
That doesn't count. We already established. You got nothing. You got absolutely nothing.
That one guy from Big Hero 6 with the dreads.
No, he's a side character. You don't even know his name.
They're a team. They're a team.
No.
Okay? That's like saying Gambit's a side character. No, he's part of the team.
Gambit is a part of the X-Men. He's.
Yeah, that guy's a part of the Big Hero 6. It's in the title.
You mean Bishop?
No. I'm talking about the guy from Big Hero 6 whose name escapes me right now.
Gambit is a side character. He's never led the X-Men.
Yeah, but people love him. And he is but he's an X-Man. He's on the team. So therefore the black guy on Big Hero 6 that I'm forgetting his name of all of a sudden.
But you know Gambit's name.
But he's from the South.
And his Gambit in Disney.
Gambit's not a Disney.
But he's white. He's super white.
But he's not a Disney. What are the black characters?
You have to
Tiana. Tiana's
You
there.
already mentioned she gets the ride.
Exactly.
The first and only one that
Mexicans don't got rides.
His name is.
It's an Encanto. You had a whole
his name is
Encanto
Wasabi.
thing. It ain't Mexican, but it's
Which one?
It's Latino.
What is?
The Encanto.
Encanto's not a ride. It's just music.
Oh, so they won't even give that a ride.
That's new still.
I ended up having to wake up next to a dumpster truck. Somebody took a shit next to me and I woke up. Well, let's just say an entire bottle of Jack Daniels, whiskey, Jägermeister, and a couple of lines of Coke could definitely do a lot for somebody. We came out here because we needed this tonight. We needed this tonight. This is fucking LA, bro. We party for our living.
I mean, you do not party like this anymore. Your knees would give out at like 9:25.
I'd observe.
I'm vaccinated. Shout out to the vaccine. Shout out to being socially aware.
Fucking shout out to Whippus. I'm on a sick one, baby.
Shout out to the vaccine.
They would get kicked out of this.
I'm sorry, but that is the happiest place.
JJ's absolutely right.
Dude, get vaccinated.
You guys are gonna do heroin, but you're not gonna take the vaccine? That doesn't make sense.
Shout out to Anaheim. Oh, shit. You know what? I used to work for fucking Disneyland. They fucking laid me off. Fuck Disneyland.
Thank you.
That's it for the show, guys. We're getting out of here.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. I hate you all. Bye. It feels like a skit, someone said. It's come full circle.